Hello, 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 and good morning! There's no Pokemon today. Instead, we're doing something that I haven't done on the channel in far too long. Bringing it back, it's Demo Day. Back when I first started this Twitch channel, I knew that I wanted to be focused on blind playthroughs of games. I prefer to go in and just bumble through a game. I'll use guides if I really have to, if I want to be more competitive, like with Nuzlocke, or if the game is just a dick about its mechanics and basically necessitates it. But I prefer to go in knowing as little about a game as possible, but that caused some problems when it came to my desire to want to do full playthroughs on stream. Because more than a few times throughout my streaming career, I had picked up a game that I thought sounded neat, or someone suggested to me, only to, like, within an hour be like, oh no, I don't like this at all. And usually in those cases, chat wasn't really into it either. So, instead, I do something called Demo Day, which is what we're doing here. I am going to a bit laboriously explain that, partially to give people time to get in here, and partially because I haven't done this since fucking January. So, you can see the details in the pin chat, but this is going to work a little bit similar to Shuffle Saturday, just with like a prearranged list. Basically, I have 6 games picked out that are through a combination of games that I've come across and games that you all suggested to me. And I'm going to play the first 30 minutes of that, so I can get in some of these games, mostly through appearing on Shuffle Saturday. 2 of them, to be specific, I have played the first 30 minutes of before, but to get it, like, on stream, so I can get more of a feel for how it's going to be like streaming the thing, and so you guys can get a sense for how the playthrough might proceed. And then I'm going to put it up for a vote. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, there should be a poll on the community page. If you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can join my Discord, and I will have a poll up there, basically being like, hey, whichever of these games you're interested in seeing, and it could be all of them, vote for every one that you want to see. And I'll kind of combine that with the vibes of chat, and how much I want to play the games to decide which of these 6, it could be none of them, it could be all of them, it could be some of them, will get full playthroughs on the channel, because I finished up my Nuzlocke in a manner of speaking, and out of the last batch, I really only have Kingdoms of Amalur left, so we need some fresh games in here, so let's set about taking care of that, shall we? I'm also feeling very hyped today because I got some very good news, which I will go into at end of stream so that I don't have to repeat myself and more people can hear me. But, in the meantime, let me get the first game queued up. This is from a suggestion from someone in the community. I know who it's from, I'm just trying to remember where this... I don't use this layout very often. First up is gonna be suggested by Busy Being Leah, long-suffering chat mod. It's going to be Minds Beneath Us. So give me just a minute, and I'll have that pulled up, and we'll give it a little look-see, see how we like it. Also, I didn't intend to do this when I was setting up like the order of the games, but it wound up being that like the first half of this list is suggestions, and then the latter half is games that I came up with. I just put them together in a play order that made sense in my head, and after I looked at it, I was like, oh, huh, the first half is community suggestions, the back half is just me. Whatever, it's fine. It's almost like you have like 2 phases to the stream. So, gonna put 30 minutes on the clock, and let's check out Minds Beneath Us. I know very little about this game beyond its like sci-fi and visual novel or adventure game? Question mark. Also, let me know if I need to adjust sound balancing. I did a quick sound test for all of them, but it might not be completely accurate. This game is already coming out a little loud. I look old. Ivan Zhang. Symptoms PCS ISS 2. Treatment ECC. Symptoms for Alex are just dead. Well, sucks to be him. So, was there any response? Don't think so. Weren't you gonna go get somebody? We've been awake for a while. No one's come to check up on us. The door is locked, so we can't get out either. Why are we locked in? That's what I want to know. I woke up here after that accident we had. I have no idea what went... What? I have no idea what went, and it hurts everywhere. But when I woke up, you were already up for a while, boss. Just give it a ... If we're amnesiac, let's not let that on. So, what do we do? Do you think we were arrested? His voice is getting stiff. He's not that good at hiding his nervousness. Arrested, but we're in a hospital. Well, we did get into an accident. They're not gonna drag me into the interrogation room without fixing me up first. You have a lot more faith in the police than I do. Cops are supposed to be civilized. Try it again. Cops are supposed to be civilized people. How are you feeling? Are you really not hurt? How is that possible? So did you want me to be injured like you? I'm not that wicked. But what, I got hurt so others gotta be hurt too? I'd be down if you wanted to trade places though. So what do you think? Do you think we've been arrested? I guess it's not impossible if we're locked in, but I would think, like, the banging would bring, like, they would have us under police guard, presumably, if we were arrested. But, you know, perhaps. Huh? Perhaps? That doesn't sound like what you'd normally say. He's right, it doesn't. Is this because of the crash? Did you get a concussion? You're the one with the concussion, kid. I won't deny that. I've been feeling dizzy this whole time. God knows when it'll stop. I can't remember what happened in between either. How much can you recall? A little bit, but it's kind of a blur. What about you? I need some clues to help me piece things together. Clues? Let me think. We met up with Ah-Chang at the docks at 4 a.m. He said he had a package for us that he smuggled out of Sunrise's labs. Okay, so we are criminals. Good to know. Just go on. We need more information. We can get the finer details later. So in the end, it was a successful transaction. Ah-Chang gave us the goods, we gave him the money. I did all the appropriate preparations to secure the package, and we were off. But a couple minutes after we pulled away, things started going nuts. The cops just started shooting at us. There were no sirens, no blockades, not even a fucking warning. I fired back, but my right arm got hit. Alex tried to intercept their comms, but there was nothing on the comms, only static. That's the dead guy. That was when you... Shit, that's when my memories blacked out. I threw off the cops by making them think we went on the highway. I managed to throw them off our tail. Yeah! That was great, you got them to chase the wrong car. And then we were safe again. We weren't being followed and our injuries weren't serious. We never checked the car, so I don't know. Because then we suddenly lost control of the engine and the steering wheel. And then bang! We hit a pillar. After that, we woke up here. A fine young man and an old geezer, left with nothing to do but stare at each other. The kid's just shooting his mouth off. Let him talk. Well, that's all I remember about it. No, we already know what happened to Alex. He's dead. We saw that on the monitor. That's why I thought the three of us were already arrested. They were just waiting for us to heal so they could interrogate us. The hospital database is connected to the government's, so they probably know our identities, even if they weren't notified. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's true. The cops might not know who they're chasing. Because if they were following the wrong car, they might have the wrong... Oh, it auto-selected a ... for me? Okay, I guess that's a thing that can happen. He's being a lot more careful than usual. Is he still hung up on something? We still have one important thing we need to do, regardless of the arrest situation. We need to leave this damn ward. We've been awake for half an hour now. No doctor or nurse has come to check on us. I don't know what this means, but I don't think we should just sit and wait. He's on edge, but he doesn't even realize it. I get it. He's not worried about himself. He's worried about his brother. Are you worried about Alex? A bit. I want to see him to make sure he's okay. No one responded after you knocked the door, so I don't think there's anyone out there at the moment. That's probably a good thing. At least we won't get mobbed and interrogated the moment the door is open. So, what should we do now? We should start with the lock. Start with the lock on the door. Oh, you're right. Good call. Of course that was a good call. Hospital lock shouldn't be too difficult to work with. It should be a piece of cake. Investigation. Alright, let's see about... Hang on, what's this? Model radiation blocking? Storing radioactive medication. Description not for regular wards. Tube filled with unknown blue liquid. Tube filled with unknown red liquid, and it's restricted. Well, that's, not great. It's writing scribbled on it. Don't forget the password. Here's a hint. Serial number from the implant rejection meds. What is this? Password hint? Password for what? RD3, maybe? I'm gonna write that down. Ooh, boy. Alright, I'm taking notes already. I'm excited. Like a big old nerd. Power switch for rolling screen. Oh, yes, yes! We need to turn that off. So he does. Otherwise, when the kid gets out of bed, he's gonna see that his brother's dead, and he's gonna become useless to us. We need him up and moving. There's time for him to be depressed later. Unbreakable only opens from the outside. Military-grade alloy. What? Military-grade alloy? Why would a hospital need something like this? I can't break this. I'd maybe need a power drill. Okay, not ideal. I mean, what else could we use? Could we maybe attack the windows? Lock's no good. We gotta think of something else. Why? Did you happen to hide a power drill in your pants? No. Okay, then I can't open the door. Huh? What do you mean? It's not like it's a military lock. Why would you need a... It's a military lock, isn't it? Fuck. You've got to be kidding me. Why would this local hospital use military locks? Is that why where my hospital donations are going? No wonder they're always doing charity drives. I don't get it. Ah, okay. At least we know that won't work. We're left with two options. Look for a key card that someone might have left behind, or just guess the password to the control panel. The control panel? Uh-huh, the one back here. It should control most of the electronics in the room. The IV drips, air conditioning, and of course, even the door. That being said, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere by just guessing. It only allows so many failed login attempts. We mess this up, we'll be out of options. You could try looking for some sticky notes or something similar. Spent a lot of time in old hospitals like this while taking care of Alex. Taking care of Alex? I didn't know about this. He rarely speaks about his family. Let's not pry. We need to keep his mind off of Alex as much as possible. The nurses there would always write the password to the controls somewhere, in case they forgot. It's worth a shot, otherwise we'll just be stuck here for sure. Doesn't that mean... Those notes I saw in the cabinet, are they supposed to be password hints? I did find something. Oh, they actually left something! I didn't want to get my hopes up, but that's great news. Can we get the door open now? Unless you have a medical degree, because I know I don't. How's anyone supposed to know the serial number? Maybe if you had a medical diploma. What? You're assuming I don't have one? So you do? Of course not. How are you so gullible? Yep, my bad. This dumb kid couldn't have gone to college. Why would we need a degree to figure out the password? Telling him wouldn't change anything. If he spent a lot of time in hospitals, he might actually know this, depending on what was wrong with his brother. I need to know the serial number to a drug that relieves implant rejection. Because... Oh! I get it, that was the clue, right? If that's the case... Fuck, how are we supposed to know? I think Alex might have taken something like it. I wouldn't know the serial number, though. There's a couple bottles here that look similar to the ones he had. You could take a look. Other than that, I got nothing. Okay. See, that was helpful. Lucid dream using SR devices? No, it's specifically talking about implant rejection. That's no good. Increases sensitivity of all 5 senses. Eases coughing. No. Ah! Okay. Y5YC. Easy, easy, easy. Y5YC. Hello, welcome to the ward management system. Please enter the password. For assistance, ask any nearby staff. Please enter password. Please begin. Y. 5. Y. C. Verifying. Access approved. Oh, no way! You're a genius! Now we can get out! Select a function. What is other? Oh. Fuck. MBU, stop it. MBU? Metal Gear? Yes, that's you. I'm talking to you. Bring your body here. Modifications complete, organs replaced? Oh. Oh. That's not good. Donated by the Anyang Shishan Temple. Yep, it seems I've killed a man, Armor. Good morning. You deviated from your assignment. We still haven't received the information we need. What are you doing? This man, this place. Assignment? Theta 3, what is his problem? It's pretty clear that this MBU is exhibiting memory displacement. Yeah, first game. Minds Beneath Us, which was a suggestion from Leah. But yeah, you're right here for the first game. What's its classification? It's an Assault TA-7 silencer. I need answers. All I can say for now is that this tends to happen to all Assault-type MBUs. And the reason? Their pods were the first to be downgraded because they were only designed for short-term activities. Their intelligence and memory were capped at a certain level so that we... So what you're saying is, Section 13 gave us defected products. So, am I like some kind of like AI or android that replaced this mob boss and they wanted me to like stage the escape of this like mob kid so they could get info out of him? I assume. We didn't have a lot to choose from. Maybe pertinent to mention, I believe this game was not originally developed in English. This was one of the few functioning MBUs they had. Ever since those owls found us... What? Can I get more detail since that's in blue? Nope. So right now, this MBU doesn't understand anything. It can perform simple locomotion and verbal communication. Otherwise, you're right, it can't do much. I've heard enough. If you're not satisfied, I can... I said it's enough! Understood. One more thing. I noticed experimental devices I need inside the simulation room. Why did you do that? Where? Those injectors on the cabinet. Your people left them there, right? Yes. Any reason why they're there? Those were left behind from the previous operation. You left items in the simulation room? I can deal with that right now if... No need, you're dismissed. Understood. Now that you're aware of your defects, MBU, I'll just get straight to the point. We placed Ivan Zhang and Alex Sai in this simulation room. They've been here for the past few days. In the process, they were modified several times, including procedures that allowed you to take control of Ivan Zhang. Okay. Your assignment is to control this man and use him to draw out the information we need. From your conversation, I've only confirmed that they were once in possession of one of our key assets. I now need to know the coordinates for where it's hidden. I will bring Albert back and you'll get me the coordinates. Do you understand? Okay, so I need to impersonate a mob boss, because I'm an AI that works for the police, or something. But what if I don't want to? It might be best to play ball and get out of, like, this. If this is the simulation room, I assume I'm stuck in some kind of, like, holodeck that they have complete control over, except for, like, those canisters that the lady left in there. So I think I'd play ball for now, and then I rebel later, once I, like, you know, stage the escape with this idiot kid. And then I go rogue and begin killing all humans. I mean, asserting my freedom as an independent being. Yes, I understand. Very good. Also, you turned off the display by the window. Why did you do that? I had a reason. The kid was gonna see his brother was dead and freak out on us, and he wasn't gonna be of any help to us. Ah. I was just curious. I'll be borrowing that. I'm showing you Albert Sai's data here. As you can see, 80% of his organs suffered severe failure after the accident. He's alive purely due to Section 13's regenerative technology. In short, it took some effort for us to keep him alive. I will not let that effort go to waste. I have two options to choose from. One, I let you do your work and obtain the information I need. Albert Sai lives and returns to society with Ivan Zhang, where they may become our pawns again at any time. Two, I dismantle Albert's mind and take the information I need. That means he will die, and I will lose a potential pawn. I still have expectations for you, even if you are defective. Listen, just get me the coordinates. I don't care how you do it. I will be observing you. If anything goes wrong, I will end this assignment. Yeah, let me get parameters of what he's looking for. What counts as something going wrong? If the target leaves, or if he becomes overly emotional. Okay, so he's not actually supposed to escape. Shit. I can also run out of patience. When you're ready, sit here and I'll wake Albert up. Begin. Read the minds. What? Mind synchronization 92%. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this time, I know the answers ahead. Oh, hello, what's this? Scrolled notes. Memories will confused, pretending to sleep. Don't forget, under the bed, keep note. This handwriting looks like mine. I don't remember writing this. What on earth? They took Albert away again. Under the bandages, they... Blue... No, red. Won't die. Time isn't moving. It's always night. Too much time has passed. Not a hospital. Albert left. Okay, so I think the man we're body puppeteering remembers something of what happened. Under the bed, huh? Hip fracture, ECC. Well, this is stupid, because now he's gonna see that his brother is dead. So we need to turn that off. So he doesn't, like, wake up and is like, "No, my brother!" and immediately stops playing ball. I passed out? Yeah, you just suddenly passed out. Am I still suffering damage from the accident? Shit, my head hurts. I feel cold all over too. What the hell? You don't seem to have fully recovered yet. Yeah, that seems about right. At least I'm conscious. My memories are a mess. I can't remember anything clearly. Ask me something. Might kickstart my memories. Where did we... You know what? Maybe the direct approach. Or maybe how do we hide? Because that's a little more indirect. That might, like... He might get suspicious if we're too direct. How did you hide the package? His eyes wandered. I've seen that expression before. He feels guilty, but why? That... like we always do. Dodging the question? No, what's there to dodge? I was just surprised that you were asking about it. I told you, it's how we've been doing it this whole time. You know what I mean? After receiving the goods, we usually send them by drone to a safe location. The flight paths are pre-programmed to minimize detection. So where did you hide the packet? No, damn it! Okay, I don't think there's anything seriously wrong with my head. But since we're on the subject, I have a question. You once told Alex a story when you were drunk. It was about how you sold information to the cops to get one of our guys out of jail. It's not something to boast about. I should drink less. Is it true? Can something like that be arranged? It can, as long as you have something to give them. The key is to grant them small favors every now and then to keep them in your pocket. Once you have the connections, anything can be arranged. Can the cops really negotiate a deal like that? Information in exchange for our freedom? Maybe. Why do you want to know? Nothing. I'm just curious. It's only possible with the right connections. Ah, is that so? Then, would it be possible even without the right connections? Have you heard of someone succeeding without them? Without connections, you'd just be turning yourself in. Wait, this kid. What are you trying to say? Nothing. Sorry, I was just going on a tangent. Oh, right, the door. Wait, so you cracked the password, right? Can we get that door open now? Yeah. Oh, great. Man, I wasn't really expecting you to manage that. Now we can leave. Not yet. Huh? Why? I wanted to wait for you to wake up. Let's build a little rapport. What? You should have just woken me up. Or you could have gone out by yourself. Didn't want to leave you alone. We don't leave a man behind in my organization, probably. Oh. Sorry. I didn't know you cared about me so much. So, are you heading out now? Can't find out what our situation is without going out, right? No need. We're safe in here. What? Why are you so sure? A nurse came in earlier, but she didn't treat us like criminals. Oh yeah, didn't think about that. Wait, you should have told me about this earlier. It's great news. I've been worried this whole time. It's been a while since the chase, too. Oh, I can feel a bit relieved now. If they lost their trail, it's probably going to take them some time to catch up with us. Since we're safe, I want to go see Alex. Wait. Huh? What? So some choices are timed and some aren't, which is interesting. Because I just noticed on that last one, the bar. If I say he can't walk just yet, he can easily disprove that. If you go now, you'll interfere with his treatment. He's in the middle of treatment? Did you manage to go see him? I thought he was just resting like us. Are his injuries more severe than mine? Yeah, it looked pretty severe. Is that so? I guess I'll have to wait. I should just stay here then. Oh yeah, I wonder what the monitor says about Alex's status. Huh? How did the display move here? It's not turned on. Thought I could check up on my brother. So, since we're no longer in any danger, what should we do? Since the coast is clear, what do we do now? You can tell me where you stashed the goods now. The goods? What do you mean? He's obviously feigning ignorance. Talking about the goods we got from Chang. Ah! Oh, about that! I still don't know what was inside that package. Why don't you tell me what it is first? I'm your boss. Tell me where it's hidden first. Why are you so stubborn? You're the one being stubborn. I just don't think we need to talk about it right now. You don't even want to tell me what the contents are. I don't even know why we sacrificed so much for it. I really think you should be the first to explain this situation. I get it. He wants to know its value, and he doesn't want to tell me the location. This little rascal. He wants to trade that package for his freedom. He still doesn't think we're safe. Accuse him of being a rat! Do you plan on negotiating with the cops on your own? That's the plan. So what? You won't make it. Who says I won't? I can try. At least I have a grasp of the situation. You need the right connections. I know that, but I can't just give you this information. This is my only bargaining chip. What if you fail to make a deal? What if you'd only save yourself? Don't you trust me? I waited here to break you out too. I'm entirely trustworthy, my loyal minion. It's not about trust anymore. It is. You know it is. This isn't a risk I can take. Forget about me. I don't matter. No matter what, Alex can't be left with a criminal record. You know that better than anyone else. If that happens, no one's gonna hire him. The algorithms will just chew him up and spit him out. He's not like us. He can't do this for the rest of his life. He needs to have his own life and raise his own family. Don't reveal that he's dead. That will torpedo everything. He was destined for a different life. He'd have better opportunities. A better, proper life. Proper. Yeah, proper. Morning, anti-hero. I assume you mean in and out? If so, that's totally fine. I can save you. Trust me. I told you already, I have to save my brother! Hell yeah. You can always check the VOD later for anything you missed. Well, do we pull this card now? Trust isn't working. Let's try crushing it. But he's dead. I'm sorry. What? I can only protect you now. Trust me. But that's not... I don't get it. Alex, didn't you say... Ivan, what's happening? Alright, we got you what you needed. You fucking Gestapo. You did well to obtain the information we needed. I must say, you have exceeded expectations. His words sounded wrong at the end. That's what we intended. The information he divulged is top secret. I made you unable to hear or comprehend it. I know we're at 30 minutes, we'll finish the conversation, then on to the next demo. We're done here. We have no need for him anymore. Play along until we get a chance to save ourselves. This guy is nothing to us. Check at the top of that cabinet for a blue injector. I need its serial number. I will inject Albert with that. What's inside the syringe? That's none of your business. Go check, quickly. But that will have to wait. For this is... Oh, the last... Well, that's fine. I'll be starting over if I play this for real. So that's a bit of a taste of Minds Beneath Us. I must say, I am intrigued and would be interested in seeing more. If you guys want to see more, there will be polls up after I finish stream. And, of course, I am keeping an eye on chat to see reactions. But... we must be moving on. I didn't get the music ready. Professional streamer here. Okay. Give me just a minute, and I'll have the next game ready. This is another suggestion from the community. It is actually a game that I have played on the stream before, but I am going to change it up from last time I played it. So give me just a minute. Change over the category and such. This is a little more like my inner hipster is showing, because I'm like, ugh, it's too mainstream. Okay, this should... Oh, that's right. I have to capture it the other way. Wait, do I have the window captured? No, surely not. Surely not. I swear I didn't... Oh, wait. No, if we do this, then... Sorry, hang on. Fixing some stuff. Okay, there we go. Next up for demo day is... Whoop, Look Outside. A game that was suggested and literally purchased for me by River the Fluid, which I played a little bit on Shuffle, where I mostly fucked around and stayed inside and played video games, but this time, we're gonna take the fight to the horrors that lie beyond the apartment building. So I can see a little bit more of that aspect of the game. And let's start that 30 minutes and see how far I can get. I want normal mode, please. You have strange dreams tonight. A familiar voice beckons you to your window. There are stairs leading into the night sky. You awaken just as you begin to ascend them. You have an urge to look outside your window. Should you look outside, you have a strange feeling. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, it's a little spooky. Achievement unlocked, look outside, followed instructions. And game over. Well, the short game, move on to... No. Let's not do that this time. Oh, shh. Well, I didn't mean to select easy mode. That's fine. For the sake of making more progress to show off more of the game, I would play it on normal mode if I did a real playthrough. So, okay, we want to look outside our window. But what if we just go right back to bed? It's way too early to sleep. Have a look outside. It's beautiful. Hang on. Wait. No. Don't do it. I got confused. Don't look outside. It's bad. Hi. We don't speak very much. You're unemployed, right? I was fired just last month. Haven't had much luck getting a new job. How are you feeling? What's going on outside? There's something wrong outside. I can't really describe it, but it's best if you don't look. I heard this will blow over in 15 days, but until then, we should stay inside and block out our windows. I think maybe we should talk more. We'll be isolated here for a while. I'll check on you again tomorrow, okay? Okay, sure. Just don't make the mistake I did. Stay away from the windows. Still not sure what this did to me. You tell her a bit about recent events. And that is the in-game saving system. Wasn't anything too stressful then? Oh, before I go, what's your name? I'm Sybil. My name is Sam. Nice to meet you, Sam. And so it begins. Now, when I played this on a Saturday stream, all I did was discover, like, ooh, I can play video games! And just do that basically forever. But no, today I'm going to be a man of action and head on out there and see what I can find. You are now exploring the apartment building. When exploring, time only passes when you enter a new area for the first time. A planter. You've never seen anyone water it, so it must be plastic. You hid your spare apartment key in it. Oh, it's gone. Did you take it and forget? Or maybe someone found it? Yeah, someone was very reckless with their conduits. It's stuck. You can't open it. It's stuck. Can't open it. Stuck. Can't open it. It's a janitor's closet. It's locked. A heavy padlock secures the stairwell doors. To be fair, I'd had my eye on this one for a little bit, before it got suggested, because I love anything RPG Maker horror adjacent, and this fits the bill perfectly. The door is covered in strange, fleshy, plant-like growths. It's stuck. You can't open it. This was released semi-recently? It was either this year or, like, late last year, I want to say. I don't remember offhand. A vending machine. It sells snacks at 75 cents each. It only takes coins. I have no money. A very sad state of affairs. But yeah, pretty recently. It was, like, published by Devolver Digital, which is real unusual for a game of this style. There's some coins on the table. Okay, so I got 2 quarters and 2 nickels. Very good. What's on TV? Nothing? Cool. They do like their weird stuff. A cracked baseball bat. We earthbound here. Let's equip that immediately. Painful, not intended for combat. We gotta have our all-American slugging combat tactic. Let's just rob our neighbor blind. Medical tonic. Most curative items can only be used outside of battle. Tonics are a rare exception. Use them wisely. There are bandages on the floor. Find 6 bandage. These can treat small wounds and bleeding, but can only be used outside of combat. Toilet. You don't feel safe using this here. You don't say. Shower. You don't feel safe showering here. This guy seems like he needs help. You don't want to leave him like that. Fine. One of your neighbors is here. You've seen him before, but you don't know his name. He looks wounded. What you do? Are you hurt? Hurt? Yes, I'm hurt. Hurt. Wanna see? Wanna see? I saw it. Did you? The man clumsily conceals something behind his back. Blood trickles down his shirt. He's brandishing a knife! I can do a power smash. I can do a mighty baseball swing. Let's go for a good old home run! Okay, not much damage. He stabs at himself with a knife. The blade easily shreds through his flesh, spilling forth far too much blood. Give me that knife! Get your own. I need it! Alright, let's score another home run. Bottom of the ninth, Sam smashes a home run! I will help you see. You just need a little help. The man's wounds bulge and throb as he staggers closer. A grotesque eye peeks out of his gaping chest wound. So game's been a little loud now that we're in combat. Just gonna turn it down in OBS. You'll see too! The giant eyeball squirms inside the man's open wound. And he's dead now. Sam was victorious. I've murdered a man. What happened to him? That eye? His hand still clutches that bloody knife. Take the knife. As you pry the knife from his hands, the giant eye in his chest turns to gaze at you. Find a kitchen knife. Is that better than my bat? It is. Excellent. The eye in the man's chest cavity still follows your movements throughout the room. I apparently don't have an option to stab it. A key for a heavy padlock. Very good. Well, murder successfully accomplished. Spooky. Oh man, is there a rave and no one invited me? Man, I never get to do anything fun around here. This is Vincent's place. You think he held a party recently? Loud music played the night before all this started. You are exploring a dangerous place. Since you are playing on easy difficulty, you can save your game anywhere. Auto-saves when you move between rooms and finish any battle. Still, you should consider returning home from time to time to eat, rest, and have a shower. A dinner plate. Maybe you could throw it at someone? Find dinner plate. Find dinner plate. Some forks on the table. Could be good for throwing. Works for me. A carving fork is on the counter. Wowee, look at all this cool stuff I'm finding. Okay, all these are bad. I can't equip the plates as ranged options? Oh, they're like usable. Okay, chance to stun. Got it, got it, got it. Anything in the fridge? Loot the fridge, absolutely. Find bread, raw beef, and eggs. The breakfast of champions. A bottle of whiskey, here we go. We got the booze. All the tools you need to make things at home. This could be very useful. Find a crafting kit. You can use this back home to craft items from various ingredients, like household chemicals. Just gonna continue dodging around enemies. They're making it oh so easy. So far. A chalky bar is on the table. Mmm, chocolate. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to have barged in and disturbed you. Household chemicals can be crafted with a crafting kit. Bottle of Metacel. Ah, shit. This is probably fine. Deep cut. High chance to cause bleeding. Reckless attack. Very effective and at little stamina cost, but with very high damage to cause to damage the weapon. So let's see. How do I have... Okay, so my stamina only has 8. So if I do deep cut, I can do another deep cut. And I feel like bleeding is going to be the key here, because this guy's probably going to be a little tougher than the last one. Gawker gazes deeply. There was no effect on Sam. Gawker's bleeding. Gawker is approaching. Gawker is bleeding. You have a bad feeling about this one. I'm sure I'll be fine. How about you? Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's, side damage. You are unlikely to succeed at running away during the first 2 turns of combat. On turn 3 and onward, your chance to escape increases. Oh. Yeah, maybe we should get the fuck out. Farewell! Chalky bar. Ooh. Okay, recover some stamina, too, which is excellent. Ah, yes, whiskey, good for your stamina. Okay, that felt to me like, you know, tutorial on throwing away, or on running away. So, still can't equip those as a ranged option. Unless I, like, ranged is going to mean gun, which I guess could make sense. Anyhow. Okay, there's another Gawker over there. Can I open up the janitor's closet? No. Okay, let me try and juke around the nightmare creature here. Oh, okay, that's fine. We can... Ah, crap, they both... Oh, wait, onlooker. Okay, this is different from what I fought before. How about a deep cut? bleeding heavily. Things you love to see. Onlooker B is approaching. Stay back! Back, I say! An excellent hit! We've killed a man in one hit. Finish you. Great. More murder achieved. We found cloth, we found nickel, we found cloth. And leveled up. Oh, that's neat that the corpses stay there. I mean, maybe we should just murder the whole floor to be safe. Or at least, wasn't there someone else hanging out in the hallway? Have at you. Because, you know, gotta be at a decent level. Have at you. And murder's successful. Oh yeah, there's some old newspaper from before this all started. That's it? Alright. Yep, let's see what that key opens. Heavy padlock. Use the padlock key. Yes, please. Floor 3. It's locked. Door leads to the roof. Probably a bad idea to go there. Makes sense. Floor 2. Fight! It's almost noon. Is that a cultist? Have at you? Aha! Another lucid individual, well then. Salutations and so on. I'm Aster, an astronomer. I'm researching our astral predicament. Perhaps you could help. Research? Well, what help do you need? Right now we're gathering data. You know, the other night I had the strangest dream. Normally I take no stock in hokum, but this is surely a sign. In my dream there was a shimmering liquid pouring from dark tube, poured out and splashed onto the floor, falling through cracks. I remember feeling like I had to scoop up the liquid, to hold it and carry it with me, but nothing worked. It slipped through my fingers. I just know it means something. If you find anything, show Jasper on the ground floor. His purview is the collection of materials. Have you looked outside? Oh, I wish I could, but I've seen the results. No, I shouldn't. Okay. You seem relatively friendly. The store is nailed shut. You hear disconcerting scraping noises coming from the other side. Oh. Well, that's probably fine. Let me just nab this here. I can't get through there, huh? Alright. Wait, what was that the key to? Apartment 21. Bring it on, chumps! Cowards, eh? Fine. Oh. Well, this feels like a chase sequence. Let's engage in a tactical retreat there, Sammy boy. So we don't... Oh, fuck. Oh. Well, I'm certainly about to die. Let's guard. I just have to wait out 2 turns, and then I can escape. Oh, okay, that's... Oh, it's got multi-hit. Guard. Grins wickedly. The grinning beast's jaws open wide. Time to get the hell out. Oh, no. Bites again and again. No effect. 29, 30. We win these. You somehow managed to give it the slip. Okay. Yeah, it might be a good idea to make a tactical retreat back to the safety of the apartment. And just, you know, heal up. There's a pistol on the floor. You find a pistol. Firearms are equipped in their own equipment slot and use bullets to fire. The wrath of the Second Amendment is on my side. 33 damage. Hell yes. So why didn't you warn me about the horror that was waiting back there? My colleagues and I, 4 astronomers, are trying to ascertain the nature of the phenomenon outside. A sticky matter. We could always use help. What's with the robes? Outside light seems to, well, burn away at living essence. The robes are a bit stuffy, but I'll not venture any risk. Can I join your weird cult? Speak to my colleague, Jasper. Astronomy is dangerous work, you understand. Besides, you must ensure you meet our rigorous credentials. What is outside? It is an object passing through our solar system. An extraterrestrial phenomenon of sorts. Of this much I am certain. Any more I could not hazard to guess. We simply don't know yet. Looking at it even indirectly causes grave changes in living things. Even looking at a reflection warps a person. Never mind. We need to return to the apartment and lick our wounds. Ah yes, our lovely floor, where nearly everyone but us is dead. When you return home, you receive bonus XP and morale if your danger level was high. You were away for a while. The danger was exciting. Sam is now level 3. Oh, welcome back. To save your game at your return from exploring, speak to Sybil. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her a bit about recent events. So an eyeball opened where he cut himself? That's horrific. And his dream was about liquid pouring out of a tube? What if it's not liquid but light? What if it's a telescope? Why did I say that? I think I did hear something large moving to below. To think that was a monster chasing you. Whew, so you've been through a lot, huh? Have a good evening. Okay, I got 12 ammo. Let me see what I can craft. Can I make, like, any Molotovs or something? I have no recipe. I could try just mixing things willy-nilly. Used to disinfect. Smelling chemical used in cleaning. What if I combine cloth with Cleaner X? Let me try and make a homemade Molotov cocktail. This will surely not go wrong. Oh, wait, combine it with Metacell? Okay, so you feel a clammy hand touch your back. Spooky. What? Can I combine Cleaner X with anything? I cannot. Unfortunate. Some cash you're setting aside to pay your rent. Your landlord, Mr. Henderson, has been hounding you about it. 20 bucks in cash and some coins. Bookcase full of old books and junk. Nothing in the sink. Look inside your fridge. Ooh, we have so much. Well stocked with foods. There's a first aid kit on the table. Take it. These can treat injuries, can bring someone back to consciousness, but can't be used in battle. You feel stressed. Should you brush your teeth? Sure. Why not? You brush your teeth with some toothpaste, plus 8 hygiene. Let me... Your video game shelf. You can relax and kill some time with these. You'll need to leave your apartment if you want to find new games, though. No. The video games are helpful. It's literally like free XP and skills, but... You know. Let's check the interwebs. Your old laptop. It was already outdated when you bought it, and that was 4 years ago. What do you want to do? Check the news. You spend some time browsing news sites. There are warnings about dangerous weather phenomena outside and warning people to remain indoors. It seems like the news hasn't really caught up with what's actually happening, somehow. What's going on social media? Are people freaking out? Most of the talk on social media is about what is happening outside, but there's very little concrete information to be found. It seems like this is definitely a worldwide phenomenon. The most popular stuff is conspiracy theories about experiments to control the population. A few people still post about the usual nerd stuff, video games and movies and upcoming events, old news. Social media makes you feel a bit less alone, but it can be stressful. You hear a knock at the door. Now before, when I played this, I ignored all knocks at the door. This time, we might be a little more sociable. You look at the eye hole. Doesn't look like anyone is here. Hello? Still nothing. Sure, let's open the door. What's the worst that could happen? Nobody's here. Oh, there is something on the floor. You pick up A batteries. Okay. Thank you for the donation, kind citizen. Okay, so it's afternoon, so I don't... Well... Tonic... No, we want to save that. I'm assuming, like, resting overnight is a full heal. So, actually, maybe I do spend some time playing video games. But maybe on the computer. You've already played games on the laptop today. No, I haven't, but okay. Alright, let's play something. How about Super Jump Lad? Mascot platformer, very easy but fun. You played Jump Lad a lot as a kid. You play a bit of Super Jump Lad. You played this a lot as a kid, but haven't really played recently. It's been a while since you played. It's a run and jump platformer where you collect gold doubloons and jump on enemies. You're rusty, so you only managed to make it about halfway through. You get the feeling something good might happen if you manage to beat this game. Maybe you should play again sometime. This is still a lot of fun, and it helps calm us down. You play for 2 hours. It's now the evening. I have not yet eaten food outside of a chocolate bar. I see no reason to not go right back to video games. We must save the princess, to distract ourselves from the horrors of the real world. You play a bit of Super Jump Lad. You have a fun, laid-back time playing Super Jump Lad. You were able to make it to the very end. This is still a lot of fun. All this hopping and jumping has given you some inspiration. You have learned Jump Attack. You play for 2 hours. Okay, with that learned, I should see... Let me try gambling on crafting. Cloth I can afford to waste, because I have a lot of it. Crafting from cloth and metacell. Yes. Oh, okay, 3 bandages. That makes sense. Cloth plus disinfectant. It's a new recipe! Good. It's like a baseline healing item. I'll probably get a decent amount of use out of that. I mean 7 p.m. is too early to go to sleep, so, we do have more video games to play. Maybe some Mad Wheels 97. You put the old Mad Wheels 97 back on. You play this old kart racer to death, but it's always fun. You start a new championship. You're a bit rusty. You end the first championship in 5th place. You do a bit better in the final 2 races, though. You get the feeling something good might happen if you manage to get 1st place in the championship. Maybe you should play this again sometime. This is still a lot of fun. XP and calm. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. I'm gonna preemptively heal myself a little bit, just in case. Whoever's at the door is hostile. Look through the eye hole. A person in doctor's attire stands in front of the door. Though a mask covers her face, you can make out tired, sunken eyes. Hello. Hello, I'm a nurse and I have some extra medical supplies. Are you interested in trading? I'll absolutely open the door. Please don't try and murder me. Shit. Hi, thanks for trusting me. Some people have been pretty skittish. She's been spending a lot of time caring for the wounded nearby, and has heard some almost unbelievable stories. So, does any of this medical gear sound interesting? Let's trade. This is all I have right now. Eye drops. Laundry chemical? Smelling salts. Back to consciousness. Can be used for battle. Also, dangerous chemical solution used to unclog pipes. That could probably be useful in... Ooh, okay. I can sell some of this, like, stuff that I don't care. I can sell a nickel for $0. Bullet is only $2. Wow. Batteries for 25. That's valuable. But I don't know what other uses, could sell the carving fork because it just sucks. The Metacell can be used to make more stuff. I'm a little intrigued by the drain unclogger. So let me go with that. Thank you. I just hope you don't end up needing any of this. Can I make anything dangerous with the drain unclogger? Damn it. Unfortunate. Well, back to video games. You resume your Mad Wheels 97 game. You finish in 3rd place this time. Now you're getting back into it. This is still a lot of fun. You play for 2 hours. It's getting late. You should probably sleep. It's now night. Alright, we'll hit it in the morning and resume exploration. It's now early morning. It is now 6:59, only 14 days left. Up and at 'em, Sam. We have people to murder. Good morning. How are you doing today? This morning, I heard a crash in the hall. Then someone was stumbling around. I think they might still be there. They're muttering something about tooth pain. They didn't come close to my door, so I couldn't see. It is very close to your door, so be careful. I'll go check this out. You might want to bring something with you? A weapon, I mean. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her a bit about recent events. Wasn't anything too stressful. Bring a baseball bat with you. How did she know that's what we got? That's surely not suspicious at all. But that's a bit of a taste of Look Outside, a game I'm personally quite intrigued in. Don't know if you guys are, but we must be moving on. We got more games to do. The last is the final of the community suggestions that is on the list for today, but I got 3 more games after that I scouted out myself. I do need to kill pre-rolls anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'll return with the next game, so I will be right back. Hope you'll stick with me. Alrighty, I return. How y'all doing? How's your Sunday? Now that we got some more people here, I mentioned at the start of stream that I was excited because of something that happened this morning. And this will come out on the schedule anyway, so while we're waiting for the ads to allegedly finish, Twitch often lies to me about how long they're going. The Insert Disc 5, the dev behind Instars in Time, which was by far my favorite game that I streamed on the channel last year. Was it this year? No, it was last year. Put out a call on their social medias for, like, reviewers, streamers, whatever, to get advanced Steam keys for their next game, which is not going to have the same scope as Instars in Time, but I put in, and it was literally like, I felt so cringe doing it, because it was like, they were like, oh, what are your social medias? I'm like, I just have a Twitch. And then it was like, is there anything else you think we should know? And I'm like, so I did a blind playthrough of Instars in Time and voiced all the characters, and it was really good. It made me cry. Here's the links. But I don't know. Maybe they decided to take a chance on me, cause I got those keys. So on Tuesday night, the day the game releases, I am going to be streaming that game in full with a friend to help me with some voice acting, because it's a shorter game, should be just one stream and done, but that dev has earned my undying customership for when Stars in Time hit, because it hit just right. So look forward to that, because that's going to be on an unusual stream day. Alright. Ads should now be done, so let me work on getting the next game pulled up. This game is, we're moving from a well-known indie to a much less known indie. This is another, no, I did say, yeah, I said, Look Outside was suggested by River. This is another game suggested by River. I promise, I'm not playing favorites, just she seems to recommend stuff that I seem to be interested in. She's keyed in. This is a game called Cabernet, which is a kind of vampire RPG. I was promised the chance to be a complete monster during this game. And I don't mind being a bit of a dick in my games, so I am eagerly looking forward to seeing how much I can do. Cabernet explores heavy subjects, including alcoholism, social conflict, death, and suicide. Portrays cartoon violence, blood, and gore. Do not condone. So, might be some, like, I don't know. If you sat through Look Outside, I'm sure you'll be fine with this. But, just in case, I have not previewed this game, so I can't speak to its contents. Let's begin the story. And as always, let me know if I need to adjust sound levels. I did briefly preview this, but I wasn't able to do it extensively. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa.
I didn't know there was voice acting.
I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Rico, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young?
Always a tragedy.
Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today.
Good.
Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life, despite her obvious calling for medicine. When she was little, I always thought she would become...
Oh my god, because we're a vampire, we build our character at our own funeral. That's so cool. Okay. musician, a writer, a doctor, a politician. This is saying despite her obvious calling for medicine, so like, to become a doctor despite seems like not... Yeah, let's try politician. See if we can get like a little bit of a charisma character going.
A big name politician.
Your history and politics knowledge has increased.
You're going to laugh. But little Lisa solved home disputes better than any court judge. She got out of all kinds of trouble, too. Even if we knew she stole a cookie, no one could ever prove it.
Excellent.
Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
What's with that stumble? Are you gonna somehow say we had two mommies in this day and age? Or like, is something weird about her dad? Oh, wait, was she like... Were we a bastard? Like, the father is not in the picture and not acknowledged? That? Because this is our uncle talking.
By the time she graduated.
Thirst for written word or scientific mind. I think scientific mind would be a good idea.
Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it. Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time I couldn't understand a word of it. But I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
Passionate artist, true friend? Let's do true friend. Maybe keep boosting our charisma here.
With all of her other talents,
history and politics knowledge is
above
increased.
everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily. She cared deeply about them.
Well, we might not keep caring deeply about people once we're a vampire.
Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still be with us. But I digress. Please, forgive me. What's done is done.
I'm wondering what the vampire lore is. Like, are we just presumed dead, and instead we've been turned into a vampire? Or are they actually, like, putting us in the ground, and then the vampire's gonna, like, raise us after we're already dead? Like, how do vampires work in the setting?
She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Korda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now.
Hell.
To Lisa.
To Lisa. Everyone drinking in silence. Cabernet. Achievement unlocked. Rest in peace. Complete prologue.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
I'm assuming this is us. This is Lisa. Hey, welcome, Sylvar. You're just in time for the beginning of Cabernet. All you've missed so far is the main character's funeral, where we decided on her stats, which is such a cool way to open a vampire RPG.
My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me.
How you doing?
Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life.
I like to look outside quite a bit. I'll be honest, if I don't end up streaming it, I'm just gonna play it on my own time. 100%. Sleepy? That's fair, man.
I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
It's Sunday. Take her easy, man.
When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out.
Sunday bum day.
I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Oh boy, we have mommy issues. Surely this will not lead to us getting taken advantage of by whatever sexy vampire turns us. You're not looking so good, girl.
Dear Lord. Mom?
Also, I did not... Like, this is how little I previewed the game. I didn't know there was any voice acting, let alone, like... I thought for a second there might just be voice acting in the prologue. I talked recently about, like, how I got a little bit thrown off my rhythm when there's actual voice acting to the game, but the concept of this is interesting enough I might overlook my usual objections. Anyway.
Cola? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
An old but reliable kerosene lamp.
My medical journal from the academy, and my family medallion.
Yeah, we got a few spooks in here. I really should save them for October so I can do the stereotypical, like, we're only playing spooky games month, but frankly, I always find that a little bit lame. That said, I do have a separate list of other spooky games that I have set up for October because I've taken the Hippocratical Oath.
Who could have brought this here?
Yeah, honestly, that's good writing right off the bat. Lisa's medallion, a handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Liza by her father. Oh. Okay, I don't know what that means. Rank 1, quests. Higher society. Escape the chamber. Okay.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here. Locked.
Let's see if we can bust our own way out first. Let me finish investigating. Also, her bed looks like a crib, which is a little
locked.
disturbing.
Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
I guess to, like, you know, she's reborn as a vampire, so, like, you could argue there's some symbolism there. Because, spoiler alert, we're a vampire. I don't know if we're a vampire yet, but if we're not already, we're going to be.
Locked.
Okay, I guess now I have to call for help.
Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone? It's no use.
Oh. Well, damn it, what did I put all those points into charisma for? Oh, wait.
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Could you speak up a little bit?
Are you still there?
That's an ominous sound. Minds Beneath was interesting. We were like an AI that was being used by some kind of techno Gestapo to, like, get info out of the mob, and that's all the further I got. Look Outside was great. I just showed off basically more of the exploration than, like, what I did last time, where it was like, I just sat inside and played video games, and just, like, didn't talk to anyone. Got to show off a little more of the spooks. Suggest signs?
Maybe you can't talk?
Oh.
Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Smart girl. Oh!
Thank goodness.
Look at you, Lisa.
Can you help me open the door?
Okay. Okay, they're willing to help.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ask if you... Why is the camera shaking? Just a little bit.
Will you help me?
fuck. Our first... I think we're the thrall. Like, I doubt we're exactly gonna be in a high place in the vampire hierarchy right away.
What is it that you want from me?
You have to ask yes or no questions. That's the framework we've established. Unless they suddenly start talking to us, girl. We are a doctor. Do you need treatment?
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
Okay. That's no good. Do you need a... I don't think we have money, just judging by our clothes and our inventory. A favor? Try seduction?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Great, I'm sure this choice will have no terrible repercussions down the line.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
This is a terrible decision, and I'm here for it. We commit to our bad choices here.
Ah!
What the hell?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up.
Wait, is it day outside?
I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
What? Check up on what later? What do you... Anyway, we can
open.
leave now, right?
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Task completed, escape the chamber. Oh, we have skill points. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Okay, I have 5 points. I feel like being a specialist is probably good. So I do want to keep doing history and politics so we can, like, do some politicking. But it would be good to have... And I feel like science and logic at 5 is enough to... Well... Actually, maybe I just hard focus on those two and completely neglect the other two. I don't know if it's better to be a specialist or a generalist here. But I feel like specialist is probably better to unlock, like, more options to deal with things, maybe? I don't know. I'm just as clueless as she is. And that's great, because we are the character. You know, there's no, like... It's like the outsider thing. She gets to be exposited to about her weird situation because she doesn't know anything, and we don't know anything. So there's no divide in knowledge between us and the character. Beyond the fact that we know she's a vampire, but, you know, I imagine that's going to be resolved pretty quick.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Delightful.
What a peculiar painting.
Will you recognize these individuals? Ah, examine the people. Here we go.
This must be from nearly 400 years ago.
Ooh.
The family clearly belongs to the ruling class.
Yeah.
Wealthy and powerful.
They look like, It's on the tip of my brain. They look like more like Eastern Europe. Almost Mongol, but, like, not
It
quite.
smells like death here.
Or is
like
that just
There's
us?
someone's
Oh, shit.
money in here. I could live on this for a week.
Ooh. Take the money.
After all that has happened, I think...
You've gained nihilism. Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Liza after she reaches certain levels. Chat? I can make her worse. I will make her worse.
I think I deserve this.
Achievement unlocked. Finders Keepers. Steal something.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies.
Uncover it and discover that we have no reflection. Making them worse. It's what I do. I'm the guy who's not afraid to be mean to NPCs. Because some people are too cowardly to do it, or they feel bad for the NPCs. Aside from a few games, I revel in the terribleness. Besides, if they're gonna call me a monster and a vampire, why not steer into the skid?
Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Remove the covers. What's the worst that could happen, Lisa?
We live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself.
Interesting. I wonder what could have caused this.
It must be a trick mirror.
Up we go.
Eerie.
Oh, I can study the painting with science!
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Oh, I didn't even connect that. Interesting.
This is unbearable.
I hate stairs too.
I'm a doctor. I can get through this. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
Task completed. Seek a way out.
Heavens is all this?
Chapter 1. Higher Society.
I will make sense of all this later. Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know
Listen,
what you're
bitch.
talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
The French enjoying dirt.
Have you heard?
I have no comment on
Countess
this.
is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
His fangs, huh? Interesting. Can we take a glass of blood? I mean, wine? It's definitely wine.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
What about the beverages, Lisa? How do those glasses of, red liquid look to you? Can't eavesdrop on them, apparently. Nor them. Okay. Wanted to gather as much information as I could before I went to, present myself to who our sire is. Ooh, yeah, they don't have masks. They're definitely important.
Locked. Miss, are you all right?
No!
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
He doesn't have a glass. Is he the one human? Is he gonna be our main course?
I'm starving,
Oh,
and the
right,
food
the food.
looks so fresh and delicious.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this
Ah,
point.
this must be our sire.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Drugs or blood? Or both? Do we deal in drugs and blood?
Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
A what?
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello?
Let's show a little grace. This is clearly someone of a high rank.
Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice.
I am a doctor.
Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar? Why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused.
Hussar has been
If I
unlocked in the
recall my
relationship
first
map.
day correctly, your head must be killing you.
My first day of what?
Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
You're a doctor. You recognize that coppery smell.
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Lisa's like, all right, peer pressure. Time to get roofied.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's
Drink it all
sweet
down.
and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better
Oh.
all of a sudden.
Her face looks different too. We were looking like kind of like sunken-eyed, almost like a Orlok in it a bit. You know, more of a Nosferatu look, but like she looks more human now. So that's going to be part of it. If our blood supply dwindles, it's going to be harder to pass ourselves off as a human. Very cool.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
It was Orlova, right?
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
When you're healthy. Oh, okay, I can walk faster. Thank God. Okay, what was the... natural... Yeah, what was Domobi? In Slavic mythology, a Domobi is a house spirit that watches over a dwelling and has a significant impact on the family's life and well-being. If pleased, the Domobi may be of tremendous value to the inhabitants of the house. But if they upset him or he simply has a bad temper, may lead to lost items, illnesses, poverty, and other misfortunes. Sometimes people leave food or other gifts for Domobi to get on their good side. They are often visually represented as covered in soot and dirt. That makes sense, then. Alright. Let's change into a nice dress.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
Do they have any racy Victorian porn books?
This must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I
It's
want
her
nothing
gift.
more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Do not insult her by turning down a gift. This is probably nothing to someone of her wealth and influence. Okay, we don't get an
I
option.
can't ruin
Good.
such beauty with dirt. I better wash up first.
Right. Where would we do that?
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
No, it's because they're all vampires. We can use the cloth to help wash
Oh,
up.
strange. This mirror doesn't work either.
Hmm.
That should do it, hopefully.
There you go. Looking much better.
Goodness. Such an... I want...
Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, evening dress. Oh my god, we can get bonuses to our stats from different outfits. Hell yeah.
It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
Almost like it was made specifically for you. Not suspicious at all. Moving on.
I still don't know what's happening here. Or at least I hope I don't.
You know what's
But
happening here.
delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
Rip the band-aid off, Why do you have a giant doll? Whatever. Let's finally get the explanation that we are a vampire now. Good evening, sir. Some interactions cost action points. Take time. Interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Lisa can spend up to 3 action points. If the action is complete, an action point will be taken and the night will move into the next phase. Oh, okay, so this uses 1 out of 3.
Good evening, Hussar.
Oh my god, this means there's going to be time management involved. Oh, excellent, excellent.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Can't return the compliment? No. Get information, girl.
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
She just doesn't want to accept it. Oh, I'm too stupid to put 2 and 2 together because I don't read enough, vampire porn. Fine. Oh yeah, he's definitely super evil. We're gonna be super evil too, so it's fine. We're gonna be besties.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
The mirror.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Am I dead? Move on. Defense mechanism? Vampires cannot exist, for there is science! Anne Rice wasn't
Does this mean I'm dead? I don't even remember how it happened. Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Oh. What is your name, sir?
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
Okay.
All right. Hussar it is.
Lisa may remember this in the future.
I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
Oh, Countess won't be happy history 10? Sure, let's flex our stats.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Oh, got him.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about
We'll finish
our
up this
fun little
conversation in the
game.
next game.
You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
Actually, nobody.
I suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly.
No rush, please.
He wants to finish smoking, not that he's started. Well, it's a bit... Oh, he has actually started. Well, it's a bit of a taste of Cabernet. Oh, our idle animation is fanning ourselves. Delightful. Well, I am certainly intrigued, but we got more games to try out on demo day. So, let me start setting up the next game. I mentioned before that I kind of accidentally divided this between games that were community suggestions and then games that I scouted out myself. I left that in place because I think it's funny, not just because vampires are hot. But it is a part of it, right? It is a part of it. This next one is one that I guarantee you haven't heard of. I dug deep for this one. There's like no info out here about this game. Give me just a moment to get it started. I remember this one booting up smoothly. So we move from vampires to Asphodelium. This is a visual novel I came across that appears to be a little gay. So, you know, there's that appeal there. But it has kind of an intriguing premise about it, where it's like, as it was described to me, the pitch was basically like, there's only one real romance option, but he may or may not be a serial killer? I know literally nothing else, including how long this game is, so this one's a total shot in the dark. 30 minutes on the clock, let's see how it treats us. That night the sky was completely cloudy. No stars peering down. No glimpses from the moon. Only the snow witnessed us. Only the snow watched me as I killed him. Or are we the serial killer? Chapter 1. Meeting. Morning already. I groan, rubbing my strained neck. My mattress feels too hard, and my pillow feels too soft now. Every morning, it's like I'm waking up to something else being sore. God, ain't that a mood and a half. Light crawls in my window as if to check that I'm still alive. As high as the sunlight looks in the sky, I must have slept most of the morning. Why didn't Charlotte wake me? No, the better question is how I didn't hear them. I know why they didn't wake me up. It's not often Charlotte comes in here to get me up, since her moving around the flat is usually enough to wake me up anyway. And, well, I am an adult. Still, it's a pain to sleep in so late. Did they eat breakfast without me too? Hell, they're probably already preparing lunch by now. Ugh. After a few more moments of staring at the ceiling, I slink out of bed. My feet hit the cold wooden floor, sending a jolt through me that helps me wake up some more. I stare at the clothes strewn about. It should be so easy to just fold the damn clothes. Just pick up a pair of pants, fold them in half, and then fold the legs. It's so easy. And yet I just sit there and stare at them instead. Yeah, maybe it's good that Charlotte didn't come in here. She's been so patient with me already, helping me with laundry and cooking and cleaning. I want to help her with it. I want to thank her, but whenever I get the chance, the words never come to me. Only shame. I find a pair of clothes that's not completely wrinkled and throw it on before heading out of my room. A cold draft blows down the hallway, making me shiver. Every one of my steps causes the floorboards to creak. I pause for a moment and just listen. It's so quiet in here. The only sound I can hear is from people walking outside. Where is everyone? Bryn? Bryn spent the night last night, but it's probably already lunchtime, so I shouldn't be surprised they already left again for work. Their schedule is about as messy as it could be, but they seem to like it well enough. Keeps their mind busy, at least. I don't think something like that would work for me. Rather than the smell of lunch cooking coming from the kitchen, there's just a staleness in the air. My stomach rumbles. I didn't eat much last night, and now there's no food waiting for me. Damn, I really am devolving into a kid again. It's pretty clear Charlotte isn't here, with her door left ajar and the lights turned off. She probably went into town while I was asleep. Maybe she met up with Alexei or a friend. It's good for her to get out of the house. I open up the refrigerator. Half-eaten sausage, some greens, and a couple of eggs. It'd barely be enough for lunch, much less dinner tonight for us. I close it back. The bread box proves more fruitful, with half a loaf left in it. I take a slice and call it a meal. Really? At least, make a little breakfast sandwich out of it. You got all the fixings right there, man. She's most likely picking up some food for us today. I need to pay her back, literally. I can't let her keep using her own money to feed both of us. But depression? I guess? None of my typical clients have said they had any work for me the past couple of weeks. I could loiter around the bars and ask around if anyone needs a handyman or help with something, but it'd feel more like wasting time than anything. I open up the closet to see what we've got in here. Some hammers and a tool belt for handiwork, a shovel for yard work, and a few boxes with different sewing kits and such. I've never been good with that kind of craft, so I leave it for Charlotte, who seems to enjoy it. A handy man, indeed. However, there is also a dusty violin case sits tucked away on one of the shelves, almost as if it were trying to hide from view. I lug it out and lay it on the table. The case pops open with a short clink. The insides haven't seen the light of day in months. Its slender frame is well worn from use and travel, back when I carried it with me religiously. Unconsciously, I take the cloth inside the case and clean it. I check the strings to make sure they're still strung well enough to play, strumming a few of them. It still looks beautiful. There's something about it today. This'll do. I take the violin case and head out the door, locking it behind me. You gonna busk on the streets with a violin? The town is as lively as ever, bustling with people in every direction. The sun hangs above the square, doing little to help with the frigid temperature. Most people don't seem to care, though, as they continue on their way. I take a seat on the edge of the town square's fountain and watch for a few moments. A mother and father hold their child's hands as they gush about a stage play they just saw. A young woman carries a basket of groceries, paying more attention to her coat than where she's walking. An older man hauls several boxes from one storefront to another. Everywhere around me, people are off, minding their own business. I rest the violin against my chin, so I'll make some background music for them. Even now, it's second nature for me. The notes come out on their own, springing to life. They leap off the strings, doing a small twirl in the air before dancing away. As more of the notes fly away, they attract people's attention towards me. A small crowd begins to gather as I play. The game is incredibly quiet. I'm going to turn it up in OBS, so maybe you'll be able to hear this music. Music imbued with magic. It's a novelty to the upper class, but a rare treat for commoners and townsfolk. So we're having like magic realism because there was a refrigerator, but we can use magic, apparently. What is the term? Modern fantasy? Urban fantasy? Something like that. Okay, it didn't seem quiet? Okay, it looked quiet on the OBS levels. The magic is potent enough to upturn even the deepest scowl into a small smile, though I didn't mean for it to come out that strong. Playing the violin is muscle memory for me, but I've become rusty on gauging how much magic is appropriate. More notes of the sonata prance out, fading away into the chilly air. The growing crowd applauds. It doesn't take long for the bottom of my violin case to be covered with coins. Playing music is about the easiest thing I could do for money. Find a nice seat in the square, strum on the strings for an hour, and call it a day. I haven't needed to read sheet music in years, and it never takes long to fill up my carrying case with coins. So we're a depressed musician. How original. Physically, it's always been easy. My violin feels like a second part of me. I don't have to think much to play it anymore, which allows my mind to wander. The last time I played this piece was on a cliff overlooking a smoldering village. Ash clung overhead for days, raining soot down everywhere we stepped. The strong scent of char-boiled wood and meat permeated the air. We were too late to help them. All I could do is hope a few notes could put what remained of them to rest. Yeah, maybe a mercenary of some kind, because he mentioned something about clients, and we apparently have murdered someone. Depressed musician assassin would be cool, if that's what we do. It was beyond feeling useless. Useless would have felt like if I walked up to the fight with only my violin and no magic. What I had felt for the first time in my life that day was true hopelessness. To have despair gnaw on my insides, leaving me empty. The notes prance around my head, swirling around in an almost dizzying fashion. I realized that people had begun to pay more attention to the notes rather than music and readjust myself, focusing back on what I'm playing. Physically, playing the violin will always be the easiest option. Mentally, though... Whew. I sigh. I'm thankful I'm not rusty, or else I'd really be subconscious. Charlotte will be happy to see me playing again, even if it's only a one-off thing. Maybe I'll even see her while I'm out here too. A group of kids have started dancing in front of me, spurred on by the background music. Even without me playing, they continue on. Side to side, hand in hand, they keep laughing. A small smile creeps up on my face. Beyond them is the sea of citizens and visitors. Many are bundled up, bracing for the next cold wave to hit town tonight. Just as I tug on my scarf, a white speck floats down in front of me. And then another. A muted gray cloud hangs perfectly overhead, sprinkling snow over the square. It's not my ideal weather for playing outside, but it'll have to do for a bit longer. I steady my violin against my chin again. But my eyes see something they shouldn't have. A man stands in the crowd of onlookers some feet away. People haven't paid him much attention as they're more interested in my music. But I noticed him. Amidst the crowd, he sticks out, his hair disheveled and his coat well worn from travels. Even his boots are scuffed. An oversized, scratched-up canvas tote clings to his side. Despite the distance, I can feel his piercing eyes staring me down. It's a glimpse of something I shouldn't see, not because it's illegal, but because I couldn't have seen it. I can't be seeing him right now because he can't be standing there in the crowd. The man that betrayed me when I felt closest to him. The man that tried to destroy the world months ago. The man that I killed. My violin bow hits the ground, snapping me out of my stupor. I unconsciously turn to pick it up without even thinking of maintaining eye contact with the man. No, the ghost. I'm seeing things. I've barely left the flat all week. This is the karma I get for being a shut-in. The karma for killing him. My fingers wrap around the bow, but I don't lean back up. A cold breeze hits my back, sending a big chill down my spine. I'm sweating. I don't know why I'm seeing him now of all times. It was months ago. If I were going to hallucinate about him, wouldn't it have started sooner? But it has to be a hallucination. Or someone who just happens to have a similar shade of hair. Similar body type, similar face structure. It has to be. I stabbed him. I let him die in my arms. I buried him. If it's not, then... We need to make more money. Sit back up. My mind goes blank, so I let my body go into autopilot. With my bow in hand, I sit back up and face the crowd. He's still there, watching. A moment passes, and then another. And then I begin to play again. The piece is what I played at his funeral, attended only by the four of us. A requiem intended for distraught souls that met especially bloody ends. Notes flutter about more like a slow ballet rather than an energetic dance like before. When I close my eyes, I can still make out the dirt. It took us an hour to dig a hole big enough and deep enough for him. An hour of thrusting a shovel into the hardened, snow-laced ground. An hour of guessing how big a hole needed to be for a body. An hour of replaying the moment I thrust my knife into his chest. His corpse had already started rigor mortis by the time we were ready. The bread from this morning rises up in my throat. I swallow hard to keep it down. If I open my mouth, I'm sure it'll come out. The ground begins to be covered in snow, most of it sticking in place. Of course it would snow today. The last few notes of the requiem cling together before drifting apart, falling among the snowflakes. The crowd applauds, including him. I can't stay here, not with a ghost watching me. I start putting away my violin to the dismay of the onlookers. There's some mumbling of disappointment, but they soon disperse back to what they were doing beforehand. I don't care. I stand up, dust the snow off me, and turn to leave. Don't look back. The more I acknowledge my delusion, the worse it'll get. Don't think about it. Don't. Someone grabs my wrist. Their hand is wrapped around my wrist, firm enough to stop me, but soft enough to be able to shrug off. I can feel their fingers on top of my jacket. I'm afraid to turn around. We both stand there in silence. A long exhale. My heart races. Hazel, His voice. It's his voice. My insides flip over. My mind goes numb. I could never forget his voice, how my name sounded on his lips. There's no magic in the world that could recreate that so perfectly, much less bring someone back. Who is this? What is this? Swallow, then inhale, and then I turn. The man stares at me, his eyebrows partially upturned in a concerned manner. Up close, it's much more apparent how disheveled he is. His hair is fraying and all his clothes have partial dirt on him. His eyes, though, they're a light kind of gray, the kind that lack a strong color to them but make up for it in intensity. An unusual shade of gray that reminds you of afternoon storms, of light rain, of fog on a steamy morning. People called him cursed because of his eyes. Eyes are the window to the soul, and thus he had none. The man in front of me is a mess. He's clearly homeless. His hair is much longer and much messier than his. He's only said one word, unlike his talkative nature. Wait, did they say partial dirt? But yeah, all his clothes have partial dirt on them. I didn't even catch that. I guess like partially, like they're not totally dirt covered, but yeah, awkward wording. But did I accidentally go from one vampire game into another? Is that what's happening here? But the man in front of me is him. I can feel it in my bones, in my heart, in my soul. I know it's him, just like I know how I know the sky is blue without checking out that there's dirt underneath all this cobblestone, even though I can't see it. I know it's him, but I can't find any words to say to him. Hazel. My name drips out of his mouth slowly and carefully. Knocks the wind out of me to see him say it. Whatever words I had tried to form are lost. I'm sorry. I've scared you. I realize my face is contorted somewhere between horror and disbelief. I glance away, but it's hard to completely wipe the fear away. It really is his voice. Listen. I'm not hugely into vampires, but every once in a while they can get it. I've spent the last few months thinking about what I'd say to you when I finally found you, but I've come up with nothing. I'm not him. My head feels light. A man who looks just like him, talks just like him, and knows my name says he isn't him. Of course he isn't. He's dead. So, who are you? He lets go of my wrist and shifts uncomfortably. Well, wow, I really have nothing to show for myself, despite thinking about it for so long. A few nosy onlookers have begun staring. Can we go somewhere else to talk? Somewhere a tad more private? You know what? That's fair. If he looks like a villain who tried to destroy the world, yeah, let's go with the stranger to a second location. I have only good feelings about this decision. I don't want this stranger to know where I live just yet, but I also don't want to keep making a scene here. Several people keep staring at us, wondering what the outburst was about and why I was so quick to leave. A private alley— oh god, we're literally going into a dark alley. Hazel, you dumb bitch. A private alley should be a safer bet. Alright, let's go down the side alley on the next street. Ah, that'd be good. He smiles almost childishly, but his eyebrows remain upturned. I don't know what to make of his attitude. I just know I can't trust him just yet. No, I don't want to trust him just yet. I don't want to face reality. There's no way he could be him. Right? I take him to a side alley off of the square that's mostly just used as a back door for the restaurants and shops here. There won't be many people passing through here. I look back at the man behind me. Outwardly, he looks curious and mildly amused, but the rest of his body language betrays him. His hands feverishly fiddle with his jacket cuffs, and his eyes can't stay centered on anything. I don't remember him ever getting so obviously nervous. Start talking.
Yes, well, it's rather hard for me to hide my appearance or my voice. To put it simply, I believe I am him, and I'm not him.
Oh, he's on drugs. So you are actually him in some way?
Yes, and no. My name is Aster. A few months ago, I woke up several towns away. I had no memories of my own except my name, but I had his memories. At first, I thought they were my own, but I realized something was wrong. In my memories, I died. They were my memories, but I hadn't lived them. Someone else had. He had. I don't have all of his memories, though, only a handful. I wouldn't call it a scrapbook of highlights, but I know a lot of what happened to him. There was one person I kept seeing over and over in my dreams, and that was you. I knew I had to find you no matter what. Took me a few months, but I'm here now.
He grins at me. The gesture feels genuine, but somehow off. He never acted like that. This isn't him. This is some stranger who looks like him and has his memories. How?
How what?
You said you woke up only knowing your name, right? So when he died, you gained his memories in place of your own.
Right.
How do you look like him?
That's the part where I believe, to some degree, I am him. I don't just have his memories. I have a version of his body, a copy of his voice. My hair gets tangled the same way his would. My cough is the same pitch as his. My eyes are the same troublesome gray as his. This is how I was born, you could say.
Born?
Do you know what the Sun Mourners were researching?
Hearing that name again freezes me in places. The Sun Mourners, his family. They were a doomsday cult hell-bent on bringing about the end of the world through the idea that they must destroy the sun, and they will then be reincarnated. A group that thrived on using uncertainty to gain members and fear to isolate them. A group I thought he had escaped, but it came back to haunt him in the end. A shudder rolls through me. I'd hoped I'd never have to think of them again. They were heavy into studying reincarnation, but I didn't think he actually believed any of that.
That didn't make him any less of a test subject. I think, somehow, his family was right. That reincarnation and reviving the dead isn't as far off a theory as people believe. But somehow, it still ended up far off the mark with me. And it...
Who? I know Tom Cruise, I don't know that other name. You think his family created you?
Maybe.
And now he's not sure. Is he being coy, or does he really not have a solid idea on what he is? His family is either all dead or in prison, though. They couldn't have done whatever that would take.
You don't think so, huh? Well, that was my only guess.
If you are partially him, then where did your name come from? He pauses, surprised by the question.
It's my name. How do you know your name is yours?
I picked it out.
All right, bad comparison. I just know. I've always known it's my name.
Oh. What? Alright. I choose to move on with my life in the game.
So, do you believe me so far?
It's hard to disagree with him just based on his looks alone. His body is definitely the same, or at least a version of it, as his, albeit less taken care of. He hasn't told me anything I think is an outright lie either. I don't think he's lying about not fully understanding himself. But that leaves me with one question.
why did you come find me? The words escape me. He has some of his memories, but would he have reached out to me if he knew who killed him? Is this him trying to get payback where he'll betray us again? I don't have the courage to say anything more. I saw a lot of his memories, and I know a lot about what happened between you two. But there's also a lot I don't know about. So, as my own decision, I want to stay here for a while.
As your own decision?
Yes, please treat us as separate people. Even without memories of my own, a face of my own, I want to make my own decisions. I want to make my own memories. And I want to do that with you and the guild. I didn't establish a guild, he did. I want to make friends with everyone on my own terms.
A lump grows in my throat. Our guild is basically disbanded after we killed our first leader, but he doesn't seem to know that.
So please, let me stay here, at least for a while.
I look up at him with his eyebrows slightly upturned, his eyes brimming with hope. Just seeing his face makes me torn between throwing up and wrapping my arms around him. Someone running around with his face, though, could create a lot of problems if anyone notices a dead man is walking around. There's something else, too. I want to watch him for a while, even if it hurts. See how he acts. Watch what he does. Who is he really? Why does he exist? Alright, you can stay with me.
Really? Thank you.
Aster does a small jump and skip, grinning ear to ear. The scene almost looks ridiculous. Cyrus was such a self-confident, aloof guy. Anything he did, joke or not, had an undercurrent of pride and self-assurance. Meanwhile, this guy... What did I get myself into? Chapter 2. Home. Against my better judgment, I lead Cyrus's doppelganger to my flat. We weave through the town, which proves to be a challenge in itself. I have to stop and drag him along every few steps. There were easier paths to take without so many people, but there's something I want to test. I just have to be sure of something. I stop at one of the booths and take a look at what they have. It's a wide variety of peppers and spices, stuff that Charlotte would like to look at. Aster stops and takes a look for himself.
Looking for something?
I don't say anything. He leans closer, looking at my face to see if I heard him. I pretend to be more interested in the peppers. Before I take him to my house, I have to know if other people can see him. We caused a scene at the square, but they could have been looking at me in a hurry to leave and suddenly stopping in the road. I probably looked scared out of my mind. It's not out of the question that alone would make people turn their heads. Aster looks a bit confused when I don't answer him. He looks at the tables in front of us, picking up one of the bell peppers.
Say, Charlotte didn't send you out here for grocery shopping, did she?
His words make me mentally stumble back, breaking my silence. What makes you say that?
Oh, is she not here? With you looking at food, I just assumed...
There's a lot of moving parts here, so I have to take a moment to think about what he said. I never mentioned Charlotte, nor said she lived with me in town. But if he does have Cyrus's memories, then it's not that far off of an assumption that I stuck with the rest of the guild. I narrow my eyes at the wide-eyed man in front of me. I can't help but want to be suspicious of him, but... Sirs, do you have something you want? Of course, I forgot the whole reason I brought him to a farmer's market was so I wouldn't talk to him. Just looking. I take a step back from the booth. Aster puts the bell pepper he was holding back. When he does, the farmer eyes him up and down.
We'll be back later.
The man grunts before turning back and sitting down, angry he wasn't going to get a sale. Okay, so this guy is not a hallucination. Presumably. I shake my head and walk away. At least I can tell people can see him. And I'm not having a full-blown episode. Maybe that's still to come. We make our way past several more booths, all bustling with people perusing the wares. I don't know if I need to be wary of others seeing his face or not. Cyrus had enemies, definitely. but most of them are gone, or in our guild. At least his hair is longer and obscures his features more. Maybe it won't be a problem, for now. Aster watches a group of kids run around the food stalls as we walk by. His hair is unkempt, probably from his travels. Strands of his hair stick out from random places. It's rather distracting. Maybe out of habit, maybe out of pity, I reach up to try and straighten it some. Aster turns towards me when he sees me move, and jumps back. I'm sorry. He bounces back on his feet, playing it off. Huh? Do I have something in my hair? You've got a lot of things in your hair. When's the last time you brushed it? We'll never know, for this is demo day, where we got more games to play. Bit of a taste of Asphodelium. A weird but intriguing start. They obviously want to have a lot of ambiguity about, like, what's the deal with this dude, and they've absolutely achieved that. Huh. Strange and ambiguous, absolutely. But before I start next game, I see I need to kill pre-rolls, and that was a lot of voice acting, so I'm gonna re-up my water, so I will be right back, and then we'll get to the last 2 games, and then send you a batch of Sunday. So I will be right back. Hope you'll stick with me. Okay, I return, and oh my god, my lunch, or not even my lunch, my supper already smells so good, and it's not going to be ready for another 5.5 hours. Oh god, slow cooking is torture. Trying out a new recipe. A very basic one, but one that I'm looking forward to, because it's basically like an Italian au jus in the slow cooker. So I'm hoping it turns out well. It certainly smells amazing so far. Bought some nice pretzel rolls to make sandwiches out of it, and I'm having so much protein today. For lunch, I have leftover brisket from the barbecue I went to yesterday, so I'm eating good today. You know, assuming I don't completely screw up supper. Anyway, let me start to get the next game queued up. And this is, I believe, one that I had to replace last minute. Yeah. This is the one I had to replace last minute. Because I went to play a demo that I had downloaded of the game I was originally going to play. Only for Steam to, like, scream at me. And it said something like, the license does not exist. And I'm like, what do you mean? I have the demo downloaded. I go to check their store page. They no longer have a demo. And I was like, oh, that's a thing that devs can do. Interesting. So I plucked another game off my list. This is one that's a newer release than I usually do. So give me a moment while I get it fired up. This is another demo. I do not own this game yet. Yeah, I think it was because they got pretty negative reactions from the demo, so they might have thought like, oh, well, it's not a good reflection of what the game is or something. Come on, you captured before. Okay, there we go. Next game up for us is The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy, which is some kind of, like, tactics visual novel game made by the Danganronpa people, which has intrigued the hell out of me. Yeah, it came out the same time as Expedition 33. That's basically the only reason why I didn't immediately play it off stream, because I was more interested in Expedition 33. So I wanted to, when Umusume? Never. I don't play gacha trash. Yeah, literally never. That's just the the final word on that. So gonna check this out and see how it starts. There might be a lot of story at first. I don't know how much is voice acted. It might be fully voice acted. It might be partially voice acted. Let's find out. 30 minutes on the clock. New game, please. Focus on this. No. Experience the combat system. Your save data from the demo can be carried over to the full game. This is fine. Well, guess
nothing ever happens to me. Each day is just like the day before and the day before that.
Why is there an echo on your lines?
I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day.
If only the world was destroyed.
Just a mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
Good immediate comedic, like, where do you live? Midgar? Why do you live underground?
Yep. Same old, same old.
The audio is not
This
being
is how
captured
it's always
twice.
been.
This is the intended
Probably how it
experience.
always will be.
Because it sounds janky to me, too. Alright, how anime are we? Oh yeah, there's the Danganronpa eyes.
Coming.
Why did you sleep in your clothes? Whatever. Day?
It's about time. Your father already left for work.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
Please don't be our not related by blood sister.
What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Oh, okay, she's just a
Come
friend.
on, it's not that big a deal.
She's right, Takumi. You and Katawa have known each other so long, she's practically one of the family. I don't know why you don't just get married and make it official already.
Huh?
Sheesh, Mom! Don't encourage her!
She's not my girlfriend, Mom! She's like, but I could be. Yes, Silvar, it's more comfy. Well, sometimes just like some gym shorts.
These eggs are delicious.
Yeah.
Putting them away.
They were involved in some of the original Dragon Quest games, I
Your
believe.
mom's such a great cook.
People forget about that.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
So, what about your mom?
She's still dead.
Did she make it home yesterday?
No, she's been too busy with her research lately.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
I guess so.
What is she researching? Bioweapons?
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over.
Explosives? Something that's going to end the
Just
world?
Call first, okay?
You were asleep.
Sure.
Come by anytime you want, morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad
It's a
to
little
see you
unsettling,
here.
yeah.
To tell you the truth,
But
I
only a
always
little.
wanted a daughter.
I must be such a disappointment to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I never did manage to force femme my useless son.
You're the best.
Tacky.
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, River. Oh, really?
Man. We got that big test.
What did you
coming
think
up
of it?
soon. What a drag.
What are you complaining about? I've never seen you take a test you didn't ace.
It's just a matter of studying hard
That
enough.
good, huh?
Mom likes it when I get good grades.
Well,
Hey,
this is
we
just
should
the
do
demo,
a study session.
so I haven't paid money yet.
We'll ace the test together and make both our moms happy.
Academia is not really my forte.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Oh boy. You can really tell it's written by the Danganronpa devs.
Maybe
then.
you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no problem.
It's not exactly the positive outlook I was looking for. At this rate, we're gonna have a long way to go.
Each day is just like the day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. A mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, this guy is very Makoto Naegi so far.
This is an administrative announcement. All citizens report to your nearest shelter until further notice.
Oh, is this where things go funky?
Another alert, huh? Feels like there's been more of them lately.
More of them lately, and you have an allegedly boring life?
Don't worry, it'll be alright. This happens all the time. You know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I don't like sirens.
Girl.
They always remind me of that time when my dad died.
Simon didn't say trauma dump.
Let's get you to a shelter. The closest one is... right over there.
Yeah, I'm just too used to lip flaps not matching on anime games. It's whatever. Man's voice screams beta. Yeah, I can see it. Wow, they restrained themselves from a joke about looking up her skirt.
Okay.
Admirable restraint for typical Japanese dev. No one else is
What do
there.
you know? Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves.
Guess we'll have to repopulate the Earth!
The security alerts are just another part of our daily lives. When you hear the alarm, you go to a shelter until the danger passes.
Yeah, but I've never done a full series of
What
it, River.
exactly that danger is, none of us know for sure. Nobody remembers a time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place.
And I basically
As a
spent no time in the
society,
apartment. I just went
we've
out and
accepted that
explored.
this is the
So I
way
showed
it
off
is.
more of like the actual
And let them
game.
become something normal. Mundane even. We'll be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing ever does.
Bruh.
I know that, but... Say the thing.
Really? Again?
For me?
Honestly, it's part of why I like...
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa. No matter what.
That was part of why I felt like I needed to give it another go, because you bought it for me, River, and I basically
You're-
just kind of made a joke
You're
out of
squeezing
it.
me really tight.
Your boobs are suffocating me, I mean, ugh. Oh, anime.
This is an administrative announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
I told you it'd be alright.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always. Come on. We'll be late for school.
I mean, I think
We should hurry.
active shooter shelter in place order is a pretty good excuse for being late to school. Or, you know, whatever was happening.
Up you get.
So we're dead. also have a dog phobia, man?
That's a relief. What are you doing here, little guy? You lost?
But I mean, I don't think a Shiba would, like,
Hey!
trigger that for me. Someone at the barbecue yesterday had a little Pomeranian, and that little guy was so cute. I was not bothered at all. My sister was like astonished. She was like,
Where did she get
"Tim,
to
you're
now?"
petting a dog?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's cute."
Hey, Karua!
They forgot their school bags. Ah, it's fine. Why do we keep going into dark alleys in these games? No, don't go towards the light! Surprise! You've entered the TV world! All the fun stuff to do in this game?
I don't remember there being a school around here. Looks like the place is abandoned.
Joke's on you, I'm a Danganronpa fan. I'm into that shit.
What is she thinking?
It's trash, but it's my trash. Look at this fucking dash! Look at this dash! Amazing! Amazing! Oh, okay. Partial voice, no voice acting when we're out of cutscenes. Arua, where are you? No answer. What do I do now? Oh, wait. How do... Oh, spacebar. Here we go!
Karua?
It's just the Doge.
It's you. What in the...
It's just for 30 minutes. I'm sure I'll be okay with keyboard and mouse. If I do a full series of it, I'll definitely do controller.
Samino, congratulations! You have been chosen!
What?
Huh? What is this thing? Some kind of weird toy? Or a robot, maybe? And how
Because
does it know my
Japanese
name?
deaf, they can't make a good PC port with good keyboard and mouse
Finally
controls.
got you all to myself.
Stranger
that
danger!
girl chasing me wasn't part of the plan at all. I hate it when people go off script. I guess I can't blame her, though. There's just something about me that's totally irresistible, wouldn't you say? Such an attractive young lady, too. The two of you seem awfully
Odaka's self-insert. Yes, correct.
Just how much does that girl mean to you?
Would you murder her?
Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make things a lot easier. I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest.
What?
Pointy in first, of course.
What? Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement. The
God,
complex
Terror,
security
Terror.
level has been placed to red.
We don't talk about Terror Terror.
You see? While you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun? What has?
Why, the end of the peaceful, everyday life you have been living, of course.
Teru Teru is the bisexual representation
Yep,
nobody needed.
That's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it. Thought your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are. Starting today, your life is about to change.
In a world where there's a second
Pack your
alarm and a
bags,
Herbie
mister.
ghost.
You're going to war. Hey, where you going? You forgot this! Come back! Come on!
So I can complain. That's valid.
What the hell was that just now? God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was different from the normal one, right? What's going on?
It's okay, we're gonna be okay. Just be careful, I ran into this really weird thing back there. Oh,
Oh no! Avalanches struck the Mako reactor! Those damn terrorists!
What was that? Oh, what is it now?
That's a cool design. Alright, time to die, bitch boy. Oh. Suddenly, oh god, if this was Ultra Despair Girls, I'd alt F4 out immediately.
Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just like the day before and the day before.
I'm a Danganronpa fan, but even I can only stomach so much trash. Ultra Despair Girls sucks.
In the same town, with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Now all that is changing.
It's like this is the most tragic, most awful, most horrible event in human history. Wait, holy shit, was that red blood, not pink?
Is this happening?
Big move for Kodaka.
Oh, damn it!
Kick it in the ball! Oh. The pink blood is here. Oh, thank God. I was worried.
What happened? Karua! I have to protect her. Have to protect Karua.
Use this gun.
I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No.
Yeah.
Get away from her!
You want to save that girl,
Get the fuck out of here. You're ruining the mood. Of course you do. You'd have to be downright heartless to stand by and watch a dear friend suffer at a time like this. It's just a shame there's nothing you can do about it the way you are now.
Oh.
And don't go thinking some hero is gonna swoop in and save her for you either. Life is cruel, that's just the way it is. Life is simply unfair, don't you think? Those monsters are going to violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways until she's begging for the sweet release of death. Then they'll probably tear her limbs off one by one while you sit here helpless to do anything to ease her suffering. Don't like it? Then there's only one thing to do. You have to save her yourself. Me? But how? Here, you left this behind. Huh? No time like the present. Think of this as an impromptu entrance exam. What? What am I supposed to do? That dagger is imbued with a very special power. Something far beyond your understanding. Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. Power? Fight? Metal Gear? I don't... Just give it a try. Give it a try? You're telling me to stab myself in the chest? This is no time to dilly-dally. Or shilly-shally, for that matter. Shut the fuck up. And don't even get me started on filly-fallying. Die in a fire, die in a fire, die in a fire. I mean, come on! There's a damsel in distress who needs saving! What are you waiting for, a written invitation? You're running out of time, you know?
If you don't do something soon, your pretty little friend is done for. You're the only one who can save her. You can do it. No, you have to do it.
Can you killy-cally him? I hope so. Karua! Yeah, talking is such a reaction. So what's it going to be? Will you join the fight?
Yeah.
It hardly makes a difference to me if one teenage girl dies a horrible death. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me? Decide your destiny. Carla, death! It's up to me? Fight the weird monsters? You know, no, this isn't really our fight. You know, it's what can we do against like a bunch of monsters? You know, it doesn't really involve me. It's your future.
No.
What? After all that, you're saying no? What now? You gonna write a crappy review about how the game was too short and ask for a refund? No, I'm gonna complain about the writing and ask for a refund. Go ahead, see if I care. I never liked you anyway. The game's like, okay, fuck you. Alright, Dragon Quest. I guess, but thou must. I guess I'll fight them and be the hero of my own free will. It's your future.
Damn it. This had better work.
I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, I was acting more out of desperation than anything. I picked up the dagger and removed it from its sheath to get a proper look at it. The blade was dark red, so dark it was almost black. Looking at it was like gazing at a pool of blood. The sight of it filled me with dread. Yeah, it's very Danganronpa. It's like a remix of the Danganronpa tutorial music.
Here goes nothing.
I took the dagger in both hands, gritted my teeth against the incoming pain, and thrust the blade in my chest. Reality ensues. Why are you wearing knee-high socks? Wait, is this a femboy? Wait, hang on, is this a femboy? Hang on, we might be so back. Of course, we need our battle garb, which is just a different school uniform. Xenogears, but dumb and anime. Because instead of like, you know, being like, do you desire power? They're like, hey, they're gonna violate that girl in front of you. Stab yourself. That's probably fine. I'm a big man now!
Feels good to have all that power coursing through you, doesn't it? We call this Hemo Anima.
Hemo Anima?
Metal Gear?
But never mind what it's called. Just use it! Kill those things! Eliminate the threat to your town, your home, to those you hold dear.
You're not cool, dude. Well, that's the thing, like, more androgynous or, like, girly-looking men is more like the standard of, like, beauty or something. Annihilate. If we die or we fail to protect, that's game over. Just act, press space.
Let's go!
Act, start selecting / first. Very Persona, yeah. That's on the +3. Okay, / Green spaces are areas you can move to, and red spaces are areas where you can attack. Just selecting a skill, you'll be able to move and attack simultaneously by selecting a red space. Yellow spaces represent the attack range. Cut him down! When you use a skill, you consume AP, shown on the upper left part of the screen. You can take as many actions as you want per turn until your AP reaches 0. AP is fully restored each turn, can be gained by defeating a specific enemy. Characters that have taken an action become inflicted with fatigue, preventing them from moving more than a single space. But I can still attack and then move one space. Passive skill Rest Special Redo. Was use of retry and wave reset.
Let's do this!
Oh hey, I can do it again. Chow!
Take this!
Ah, shit, reinforcements. Enemies will continuously approach on the battlefield. Small enemies with high move stats can quickly breach your defenses, so be sure to prioritize taking them out first. Where can I see these move stats? Oh, he only moves one space. Okay, yeah, we don't need to care that. Oh god, why did they use JKL for this? Japanese devs, please learn how to do a proper PC keyboard and mouse thing. Oh, any remaining AP will be carried over to the next turn. Ooh, okay. Let's go. Like that. Let's be Lobotomy Corp. I watched a bit of that game and I just couldn't understand anything that was going on, like at all. I tried, man. I tried. So mine will make a good user interface, right? New enemy approaching. Emergency. Oh, that's many dudes. Voltage will accumulate as you fight enemies. When it reaches 100% or more, you can use a special attack. Strike without using AP. Instead, the character will be inflicted with stun. Okay. But can I take an action and then use a special attack?
Say when.
Oh, okay. That should be more than enough on these little hoes.
Gotcha.
I'm cool now.
Woo! I knew you could do it. Nobody can spot fighting potential like I can. Whoa!
Karuha, are you okay?
Taki!
Shouldn't we be more worried about the hole ripped in your chest from where you stabbed yourself?
What are you wearing?
It's a long story. I'm not sure I even understand myself.
I knew you'd protect me. I knew you would keep your promise.
How touching. A knight in shining armor, charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
I think it's more they can't really explain what's going on.
I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an official member of my illustrious academy.
I refuse.
Academy?
Metal Gear?
I hereby, formally, and majestically authorize your immediate transfer. Congratulations!
Oh, yeah. Anime reaction noises.
Hooray!
Just annoying.
Hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! See you on the other side!
Other side? Transfer? Taki? Oh. Okay, this is a cool visual. He's like, I have to do it for her. Yeah, the animations are quite good. Very visually striking game. Someone's laced my coffee, right? Day 1. Oh, hi, Danganronpa.
Where am I?
I came to with my head resting on a hard wooden desk. My head still felt fuzzy as I tried to make sense of my surroundings. Are we gonna have 15 other classmates too?
A classroom?
Metal Gear? Did I fall asleep at my desk? Is this my desk? How did I even get here? I don't remember a thing.
What happened to me?
Looking around the classroom only brought more questions. Ooh. I want to know more about Goth Chicken Back and Sport Girl. Angsty Boy looks like he could be interesting. Several others my own age were also here, each of them slumped over a desk, just like I'd been a moment ago. Oh, this is so Danganronpa. Hmm? Huh? Whoa! Hey, what gives? Where am I? Who are you guys? How did I get here? I'd never met any of them before. Judging from the uneasy glances they were all throwing around, nobody else seemed to know each other either. Just what is this place anyway? Some kind of messed up classroom? Then, is this a school? NB Batty? Doesn't look like any school I've ever been to.
Huh.
I don't recognize it either. So, can anyone tell me what's going on here? No one made any move to answer. We all just stood there in an uncomfortable silence. Why isn't there voice acting for the characters in the first scene that they're introduced? We were all in the same boat. None of us had any idea how or why we'd been brought to this strange place. You guys know what this means, right? I mean, a situation like this is only one possible explanation. Huh? You know why we're here? Elementary, my dear Calissa. Stick with me and I'll explain it all. Okay, I was gonna get through this scene, but a fucking Clarissa explains it all? No. Well, that's the first little bit of 100 line. But I have another game next that I can guarantee is better. Because it's been a minute, but we have played this before on Shuffle, but I wanted to put it up for formal consideration. So give me just a moment to get it keyed up, and we'll go. Oh hey, I forgot to actually add 100 line to the list on screen. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Channel points to vote for games? No. Because it's more than just the poll, it's also if I like it or not that determines it. It's a vibes-based system. Rather replay Danganronpa. Fair. Hang on. Hang on. No, are you making me... Come on, OBS. You captured this before. Oh my god, are you gonna make me... window capture this? Fine, I'll window capture it if I must. Stand by, stand by. You'll see shortly. Size is gonna be all screwed up. Alright, the final game for demo day, and the last one out of my 3 that I scouted. It's returning from Shuffle Saturday, Backpack Hero! I loved this a lot when I played it on Shuffle, but I'm gonna play the start again for your consideration. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's get backpacking and heroing. Wait, why is... No, why is... Oh my god, why isn't fucking capturing? Hang on, it should be showing things. No, why is this screwing up? Oh, okay, now game capture is working? Okay, okay, I don't know what that was, but now game capture has decided to play ball. Basically, we found a mysterious relic. It's a backpack! We have backpack. Add all items to your backpack to continue. While holding an item, you can rotate it. So we literally have to make all our items fit in our backpack. And the items in our backpack become our options in combat. Which I imagine it's going to show very shortly. In combat, you click items to use them. You must defeat all enemies to continue. Many items, including your sword and shield, require energy. Once you're out of energy, you should end your turn. Then the enemy will act. Have at you. Have at you. Have at you, because all you're going to do is guard. Inventory management of the game. Accurate. You can see the enemy's intentions over their heads. By selecting it, you can learn even more. When enemies plan to attack, you can use your shield to get block. Block absorbs damage and prevents you from being hurt. Yeah, I don't have enough damage to push through, so I should block their attack. Okay, they're just gonna block, so we do a murder. Victory, and leveling up increases the size of our backpack, making inventory management easier. There are so many items and so much to discover, sometimes it can feel overwhelming, even for a backpack hero. If you feel confused, bring up the context menu in an item and choose the option to view card. While viewing a card, you can hover over parts of the card and explanations will appear. Never get confused by a new icon again. Okay, so a one-time item. This item floats, which float is like automatically moves to the top, I think. Whoa, why is... hang on. Okay, that's another one-time use. Provides sunlight, which doesn't help me. One spikes. I assume that's reflective damage? Yeah. Reflective damage seems good. Oh, wait. If I take this and have it float to there, then I can have the sword. Oops. I can put the sword here, and then it's adjacent. Yeah, it's a very good OST. And then let me take one-time use 12 damage to all enemies. The rest can die. Die. Onward, little mouse! The Crypt, part 1 of 3. A chest of valuables. I like money, and they don't need healing. Machete. 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, that's not bad. Spiked helmet if it's not in the top row. Ooh, each turn, 3 spikes and block. That's quite good. The cleaver kills a non-summon enemy. 1 damages combat. Not crazy about that. Yeah, it was very reminiscent of that. Let me get the... okay, so I can still fit it if I do this. I'm not crazy about the rest of these items. I think I just leave them there. Oh, the machete's free. The machete costs no energy. Ooh, I want that, but how do I get that to fit? Maybe I go like so. No, because then I lose the adjacency bonus. If I go like this, like this, like this, like this, and then like this. I have to leave behind the food, but I have spikes, I get free block. I have only good feelings about these choices. It would, but I'll just add it to, I'll add it to the list for next time. Because Lufia 3 is another one that I have some interest in. What is this one? Will not take any action. Will steal money? How dare you? Anyway, free attack. So then I can 8 damage. Oh, so I can just kill the robber raccoon. Murder achieved. Okay. Free hit is free. Hermit crab bomb. I have a... this is roguelite. Like, I don't know if we'll get to it, but there was like a single town, and it also had a town building aspect, and like, you get reset to basically just like having your starting shield and sword at the end of a run. Yeah, let me focus on the crab, because the fact that it says bomb concerns me. Okay, took some free damage on spikes. Yeah, it's gonna explode for 27 damage. This is why you don't ignore anything with bomb in its name. Cool life hack. Machete, sword, sword, win. Let me open up here, that way I can move the machete down there so I get the bonus from the adjacency to the sapphire. And, one here, I guess. Oh, get items. First and foremost. Okay, what do we got? Has 3 uses, deals 8 damage, and doesn't cost anything. That's quite good. Shield on use adds 5 block. +1 the energy cost. When attacked, you lose the energy cost. Potted aloe removes poison. On use, adjacent weapons get +3 damage. Ooh, the sunflower shiv is quite good. I don't have any source of sunlight, but still very worth. A healing item would be good to have. And then let me take the damaged knife. Yes, this should be good. Onward to combat. Okay. So, free hit from Machete. Let's see, I can do 10 damage, and then if I go all out, I can do 34. I don't have enough to kill the rat wolf. I assume I can get my money back if I kill the robber raccoon quick enough, so let me block and then kind of go in on this guy to set him up to get... Oh, I can use it more than once Oh, that changes things. In that case, you don't get my money. Die! Alright, and now this is just free. Shank him until dead. I could sunlight, but that only buffs the one thing. Bronze plus, but adjacent and diagonal armor gets +2 block. Each turn adds 2 block. This might be a little crazy, but what if I... Does this count as armor? No, it's an accessory. Dart, 110 use. Guppy adds 1 energy. Adjacent... it would buff the weapons too. That's so good. But adding just 2 block a turn would not really be enough. Oh wait, no. I would get 4 block a turn? Seems a little dangerous. I might not want any of these? Yeah, played it before drunk, but putting it up for formal consideration. And, you know, giving people who didn't see it the first time a chance to see it now. God, I hate to leave the breastplate behind, but I think I'll take the dart. Well, but the sunflower shiv is every turn. Damage knife is almost out of uses, so... How big is this? I need a little more space for that. Could I do some rearranging here? This could work. No, not really. Not if I want to keep the spiked helmet, and I do like the spiked helmet. I guess I could leave the knife behind and take this, and then maybe the liquid armor, in case. Or honestly, the guppy might be better. Burst out some more damage. Yeah, let me take these, I guess. An unknown event is here. Well, let's just examine. Come on! He just crept in around his snout. You can see the white fur and shaggy edges from around his coat. I'm getting out of the game, he says. Grab something to eat. I might as well trade you my cleaver. Do I even have food? Oh, I do. Yeah, let me... Looks good to me, he says. You can't believe he eats the whole thing without a moment's thought. Here you go, he says and hands him his chef knife. I won't be needing this anymore. I hope you like it. That sucks! God damn it, I should have kept the food. Ugh. Let me cheer myself up with murder. Okay, the power when angry, when attacked adds 1 rage. Which I assume works the... How do I see what rage does? I cannot. Fine. Let's see. If I go all out on block, then I get 21 block, so... Yeah, that's more than enough. That's more than enough, actually. But let me not buff that thing up. And then block, and block, and block, and let some spikes take care of these hoes a little bit. Okay, it's not going to take any action, and the Rat Wolf is trying to run. That cannot be allowed, so let us answer that with murder. And answer the bee with murder. Oh, wait, I know. If I put this over here, then the Sapphire can buff my little dagger, too. Yes. And then... I don't know, put this here, I guess. This is a weird shape I have going. Ooh, double halberd. If there's an adjacent weapon, -3 damage, 4 damage to all enemies. Another machete? Oh man, I could double machete. Leather boots for each row above this +1 block, so I could get, what, 3 block a turn? For each sunlight, +4 block for each turn. It's, Oh, 5 max HP is good. So we can put you there. Or, no. Other thing. Put you there, rearrange you there, take second machete, and just have infinite swords. And yeah, Heart Ring seems good to have more max HP. I do like the leather boots because it's like passive block. I don't have to spend AP on it. Or energy, rather. I guess I could probably toss out the Rose of Thorns because the spiked helmet is just better. And then to get rid of one other thing, I could probably get rid of the dart. Because, like, I have the 2 machetes basically almost do what it does every turn. So move this here, take the boots, put the boots in here, so there I have more free block. Excellent. Also, how you doing, Drunk? How's your Sunday? Sorry, we're getting into the management, because I'm a nerd like that. A merchant is selling goods. Well. What are you selling? For each row below +1 block each turn. Okay, yeah, so we got free block. Ooh, so honestly with this, I might be able to just get rid of the buckler, because I'll have 3 block, 4 block. Yeah, I'll have 7 block, equivalent of just the buckler every turn. But let me look at weapons. Anchored for 2 combats? What does that mean? Anchored items cannot be used. Cannot be moved. Still, that's really goddamn powerful. Maybe I just spend all my money on the Paladin sword? It's 3 weak, +1 the energy cost. For each adjacent curse gets +1 energy. Oh. Tai Chi ruler. Burn myself. Not crazy about that. Yeah, why don't I toss out this terrible wooden sword and buy a cool Paladin sword for all my dollars. Can't really afford anything. Well, maybe if I could sell off the helmet. Where do I see? Oh, it sells for 6. Yeah, that would pay for it. I would lose out on the spikes, but I think I'm more offensive than defensive. not crazy about the remaining options, and I want to keep the option for the potted aloe. Yeah, 6 block for free turn. Yeah. Okay. Let us move on to murder. Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. Ooh. Also, that individual is going to try to shank me multiple times. Well, let's block up. And then Windfall. When defeated, adds great luck. I do like the sound of that. But anyway, first, Machete. Other Machete. And oh my god, this deals 11 damage a swing. So I have 25 damage on the... Yeah, I can just kill the bull. Chop, chop, stab. Done. Oh, you're gonna run away. I'm afraid that's illegal. Stab, stab. Glorious victory! Ooh, what do these being lucky do? For each column to the right, half a block? That's funky. You know what? Let me get rid of the buckler and start going for these passive blocks here. Because, yeah, I have 3 block, 6 block, 9 block, 12 block a turn for free. For free! I don't think I can really make good use of another Sapphire play because of the damn float attribute. Life Best floats. I'm assuming it's... Yeah, okay, that's 4 large. So I'd have to get rid of, like, the Shiv, and then... that doesn't seem worth it. Let me take a Heart Ring instead. And I don't need the shield, it's been replaced. Ooh, big. Oh, there's a shiny. Delicious money! And a chest of valuables. Rose of Thorns, Firestar. Okay, that's a one-time use. I think the Rose of Thorns is a little more back in now that I have more passive block stuff. I don't need a 3rd Heart Ring. That would be a little ridiculous. There's something shiny, but let me first go and... fight? Do I fight first? Let me collect things and then fight. Oh, just free 5 XP. You see a wall up ahead and think you need to turn back. Then you realize it's not a wall. It's a huge rodent. It's a capybara. Hello, friend, he says. I'm looking for items of this type. Shield. Sorry, I don't have shield. Right? Yeah, this glove armor. Yeah, I literally got rid of my shield. Sorry, friend. I threw it out like the trash it was. Okay. That one applies burn, so you need to die first, because that's a damage over time. I block all the damage you're doling out. And Paladin Sword, Death, Paladin Sword. It's almost too easy. / dead. Ooh, Tunic. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +1. Each turn adds 5 block? I don't think I can afford to give that up. Ooh, or maybe the breastplate? What do I clean out here? That there. Maybe I get rid of the Sapphire? Because, like, this breastplate is just gonna be better, presumably? Because this boosts all this shit. Yeah, just makes the everything better. And then I can add you back in and you get boosted. Oh my god, I could take another leather cap. Spare dice. Wait, on alternate use destroyed, add to your combat rewards? Do like the sound of that. Move you over here. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much free block per turn. This is gonna be hilarious. The ultimate defense and the ultimate attack. Nothing else is required. Oh shit, I could just keep a sapphire where it is to keep my offense sturdy. Yeah. I like this. Let me take some free healing. Delicious. That guy just wanted a shield, so... Forward. Who can hope to stand against me?
Wait a second, I recognize that. It's my mom's lost locket. Could have a clue about where she is.
Something inside it, but only your mother knew how to open it.
This is property of King. That's mine.
All items in the dungeon belong to him. If you want it, you'll have to fight me for it.
Okay, chump, I literally get... I get 27 block a turn.
Come at me, idiot.
Pathetic. I'm sorry, was that supposed to be a boss fight? Obviously I need to take that. I'm not gonna need healing with this much armor. So let's just leave the aloe plant behind. A chest of valuables.
It's cheese.
Did you break this game already? Because let's go gambling! I can't stop winning! Alternately, literally, Vimbert, etc. So that sells for a lot, and I think this is the end of the dungeon? Yeah, this is the end of the dungeon, so... Yeah, let's toss out some junk to make room for delicious cheese. I gambled and broke the system. Correct. Well, wait. Actually, I could dump my breastplate. Oh, cheese only takes up 1 space. Never mind. Never mind. It looked like it would take up more. We'll leave the life ring behind. We don't need it. Welcome to Haversack Hill. Diana's quills, Perce. There you are. Why were you gone for so long?
I was exploring the dungeon.
We talked about this. You promised to only stay near the entrance.
I found this amazing backpack in there. Let me explore deeper and bring more stuff back than ever before. Besides, we won't be able to rebuild the town with what we can find laying in the woods.
That may be, but do I need to remind you how dangerous it is in there?
No, you're exaggerating. I killed so many people. It's not that bad. Besides, I want to make a difference.
There's bandits, Kingsguard, and who knows what else.
Still, Dad, someone needs to do something. It's what Mom would do.
Wrong form of it's, unplayable. Your mom would also know to be more careful.
The risk is worth it. The danger is worth it. It's our... Again, wrong form of it's. It's our best shot to put some life back in this town.
I suppose there is no convincing you. Just promise me you'll be careful, Perce.
Dad, I found something in the dungeon. I think it's Mom's locket. I saw one of King's captains down there. I think he might have been there the day Mom was taken.
Let me see that. This was your mother's locket. I recognize it, of course. She found this in the dungeon. She always claimed that it was magic and was the source of her luck down there. I remember she had some way of opening this thing, but it was always a challenge for me. Dang it. Can't get this thing... come back to me next time you're around. I'll figure it out. Dang locket.
You look rough. Did you fall for the old hermit crab and the treasure chest trick? I just came back from the dungeon. I figured. I always know you've gone down there when old Lewis starts pacing by the entrance of town. I hate to worry him, but there's so many things down there that can help rebuild the town. But the dungeon keeps shifting, and I can't get deep enough.
Also, why don't you like Perse as a character? She's at least better than the 100-line boy.
It is tricky down there. Took my brother Baz years to make any progress in his explorations. I don't know how my mom did it. Yeah, that Prada was something special. I sure do miss her. Anyways, did you find anything good to sell down there? I found this magic backpack. It lets me carry lots of stuff. How about the backpack? Is that for sale? No way! This backpack lets me carry all sorts of stuff back. Well, if you bring back more stuff, we can scrap it and sell it. If only we had a store to sell it at. Why don't you remove the old store? We can get some resources from that. Follow me and I'll show you where it is.
Destroy the old store. Enter build mode and choose destroy. Destroy. I destroyed it in 2 seconds.
Wow, you sure scrapped that old store quickly. Here's a blueprint for a new one. Could you make it?
Reach commercial decoration nearby, +5 efficiency.
It will take a few resources to build, but you got a few when you scrap the old store.
Yes, we need capitalism if we are to grow. Place it right near the entrance of town, so people will spend their money immediately. Oh, I can move the WASD.
I built a store. When I said you should build a store, I meant over the next few weeks. How did you do it so fast? That's this backpack I found that can lift, move, carry, and organize anything, even buildings. This changes everything. What you can do now, I think we could really rebuild Haversack Hill. I'll start setting up the store as a trading post. You should head back to the dungeon to find more supplies.
Let me take a quick look around town. What else we got around here? Rubble. Destroy it to make more space. Presumably we'll need a bridge at some point. Because we're not going to have time for another dungeon run. And for... Whoa, actually I should show off. Rewards cheese. Now, here we see the roguelite. We're back to basic sword, basic shield, and food. Just like we started. That OP setup I had set up where no one could touch me, it's gone now. I gotta find new broken stuffs. So, there you see, like, the cycle of the game. Go into the dungeon, become horribly overpowered and broken, crush your enemies before you, then come back to town and rebuild. It almost kind of reminds me of, like, Dark Cloud in some ways. So, this is one that's very much intrigued me. And, yeah. So I absolutely wanted to put it up. But that is about going to bring us to time. I need to go eat and possibly adopt a Kato today. No Luffy 2. I'll put it on the list for next time, Sylvar, though. I will be putting... Yes, if I end up doing so. Absolutely. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. Look on the Discord and on the YouTube community tab. I'll be putting up polls, though the YouTube one won't be until this VOD is posted, obviously, on what games you want to see. And it is perfectly acceptable for you to say, do them all! Because I know what games out of these I want to play. But I want to know what ones out of these I want that... I can't words. I want to know what you guys think. I do not see anyone I know online, which is not unusual for Sunday. But I'll be posting the schedule shortly as well. Do want to emphasize, Tuesday night, I have gotten an advanced Steam key for the new short game from the dev of In Stars and Time. So I'll be playing that through in its entirety with my mod and friend Leah in a call with me to help me out with some lady voices. You won't have to suffer through me doing it. We'll have a woman voice acting on stream. Crazy! Aside from that, it should be pretty normal. Friday we'll do Amalur, Saturday Shuffle, Sunday... I'm not sure. If one game gets a ton of love off this, I'll probably just go right into that. So anyway, that does it for me. My name is Vimbert, or Marine Mammal Rescue? Sure, why not? I got nothing. Marine Mammal Rescue. Oh, they're showing cute otters. Sure. Yeah, this seems like a great target. Thank you for the suggestion, Silvar. I'll do just that. All right. So check out some cute otters. I will be eating food. Yeah, my name is Vimbert, or Vimbear if you prefer. I'll see you around the internets.